Some kid was worried about how he was going to pronounce his name.
No, the downstairs just leave it on all the time.
All the time. Yep.
Keeper.
After the lady game, you can get your wireless.
Giles. Have people been saying Gills? Giles. They don't know that.
That's how I would have said it.
That's all. Apparently someone said it wrong. Gillis.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fort Kent Community High School for today's contest between the visiting Katahdin High School versus your own Fort Kent Warriors. Community High School embraces the four core values of respect, honesty, responsibility, and engage in invested learning. We hope that you embrace these values as you create a positive environment for everyone to enjoy. Respect all players, coaches, and officials. Demonstrate good sportsmanship. Be responsible for your actions and always do your absolute best. A reminder that Community High School is a tobacco-free campus. Please refrain from using tobacco products during this evening's contest. Also, please use the trash and recycling containers to help keep our game venue clean. At this time, would everybody please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight, all the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets strike a line, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Thank you, Katie. Here's the starting lineup for the visiting Katahdin High School wearing the white and black uniforms. Number 1, Josiah Walker. Number 4, Wesley Richardson. Number 5, Kyle McNally. Number 6, Caden McNally. Number 7, Grady Ritchie. Number 9, Blake Howes. Number 10, Garrett Ham. Number 11, Jacob Lane. Goalkeeper number 25, Caleb Giles. Number 15, Jeremiah Rogertson. And number 17, Bradley Hotham. Katahdin High School's head coach is Dylan Harris. Manager Shelby Lewis and Alyssa B. And now, your starting lineup for your own 2018 4-Camp Warriors. Number 8, Austin Delisle. Number 12, Caleb Delisle. Number 3, Dylan Hebert. Number 11, Camden Jandro. Number 9, Noah Martin. Number 4, Caden Neto. Number 13, Eden Parody. Number 10, Austin Ward. Number 21, Joshua Susi. Number 2, Colby Terrio. And your goalkeeper in the back, number 47, Reese Pelletier. Coaching the Warriors is Kalusha Coates, Soniki Samuels, Jermaine West, Ricardo Whiteley, and Andre Anderson. Head manager Angela Hebert. Officials for today's game are Mr. Rosengall, Mr. Demergent, and Mr. Stett. Please support Community High School Athletics by visiting our snack shack and also by purchasing a 50-50 ticket at today's game. The drawing will be held at halftime of the second game. Community High School boosters would like to recognize our generous sponsors as listed in tonight's game program and also at halftime. Thank you for your support of CHS Athletics. Good luck to both teams and go Warriors!
Still on it stands.
Oh, Bob the Builder.
Hello and welcome to today's match between the Fort Camp Warriors and the Katahdin Cougars. It will be my name, sorry about that. My name is Jacob Jonjo and I'm here with Hannah Dago and we'll be giving you a play-by-play analysis of today's game.
Mark, guys, mark!
Right. Crossing by Caden Neto. Martin controls the ball. Makes his way into the 18. Crossing by Neto. Clear. Hold on.
Mark up, mark up! Mark up, guys, mark up!
All right, sorry about that. We're back. We're gonna have a few difficulties as this is our first time trying this, but we hope to make it as good as possible. Corner sent in by Plord.
Watch the ball! Don't be afraid of it!
Now we'll have a goal kick coming from the Katahdin Cougars. Good.
Don't hide, White! Don't hide! Go junior style! Beat him, Josiah! Beat him! Nice step, Wesley. Stay with it, Wes. Put it back.
All right. Oh, Neto on the break. Sends it wide of the bar. Once again, this is Jacob Jondro and Hannah Daigle coming to you with the Channel 4 webcast of today's game between the Fort Kent Warriors and Katahdin Cougars. Ball won by Parody.
Brad, push it up. Why are you back there, Brad?
Jondro makes it by the defender, takes a shot at goal. Just deflected by the keeper. A corner will be coming for Fort Kent.
You gotta join me there. Come up this way.
Corner sent in by Plord. The header sent just wide by Delilah as Katahdin will make once again a goal kick. And we are working to get the names of the Katahdin players. Sorry about that. Neto sends it back to Plord, who gives a pass ahead to Martin. Neto puts a shot on goal that goes right wide of the post. And once again, Katahdin will have another goal kick. Fort Kent putting the pressure on early.
He's the only person I can hear on the field right now. Everybody needs to be that way.
Susi controls the ball, passing back to Parody. Parody upwards towards the Lyle. Sends a ball towards the middle. Delisle puts it in. 5 minutes into the game, the Warriors take a 1-0 lead.
Warriors goal scored by number 8, Austin Delisle. Assisted by number 9, Noah Martin.
Once again, a good setup by Martin, right to Delisle, who scores the early first goal. Let's see if Katahdin can make a run towards the goal. Sends the ball wide. Delisle will let it go out and take the throw in. Or not Delisle, excuse me, Hebert. Sends it back to the keeper, Pelletier. Martin wins the ball on the sideline, sends it up towards Delisle, who may be offsides. Nope. Delisle sends a shot right over the crossbar. Okay. Oh, there we are. That corner kick for Fort Kent.
Hey, Camden. Camden. Camden.
Fort Kent winning most 50-50 balls up to this point. Lord sends it low into the box, and one somewhat clears it. Martin puts a shot on goal, and the keeper just gets enough on it to put it wide, but once again a shot on goal by Fort Kent. Ball cleared by Katahdin. Fort Kent will have a throw in. Ebert will be taking it. Sends it backwards to Parody. Warriors trying to engage Katahdin. Neto sends a good ball to Plord. Plord pushes into the box, sends it across the middle, and allowed just a little too late onto it. Ball won by Plord. Katahdin retakes possession for a short second, and Fort Kent gets it right back. Ebert sends it back to Parody. Good ball to Martin. Martin sends it up to Plord. Plord sends a ball up to Terrio, who sends it back to the defender. Martin wins back possession. Makes it by a couple defenders. Takes a shot at goal, but it's deflected by number 4, Wesley Richardson. And like I said, we're going to try to get you those names of the visiting team. Neto gets a breakaway. Puts a shot right towards the keeper's feet. And Katahdin clears it out. Martin putting a lot of pressure on as he regains possession. Wins the fight. Now pushing. Tries to put it in the box, but it's deflected. Nice ball by Neto. He gets it back. Pretty good movement by Fort Kent early, not being too selfish, as Hebert has a good ball to Neto up the side. Neto makes his way towards the goal, sets up Delalva. It's a good clear by Katahdin. Strong throw in by Dalal into the box. Takes a bounce. And it'll be a corner as Katahdin clears it. Lord taking the corner, sends it in. The keeper gets a hand on it and gains possession of it. Fort Kent has really been putting the pressure on early. Katahdin has had few chances setting up their teammates ahead. Ebert heads it back to Susi. As 10 minutes have passed in the half, 30 minutes remaining. And the ball rolls out of bounds on the far side. Martin sends a ball up to Dalal. Katahdin now pushing up the far side. Katahdin really does not have many people pushing up front. As Fort Kent outnumbers them and takes the ball back. Ford pushes up the near side. Ford works his way back into the middle and cuts it back. sets up Martin, who passes it into Neto. Neto kicks it back out to Terrio. Sets up Martin. Martin takes a shot and just deflected by the keeper. Once again, another corner taken by Plord. He is Plord sends it in. Goal scored by Fort Kent. Header scored by Fort Kent. Martin is the one who finishes the goal, assisted off of Plord. And the Warriors
goal scored by number 9, Noah Martin. Assisted by number 10, Austin Plord.
Right wing. Wesley, center mid.
Katahdin is going to make a few substitutions. Terrio sends a ball up. Plord, outpacing the defensive player, gets to the ball and scores it off the keeper's juggle. Plord putting in a lot of effort.
Warriors goal scored by number 10, Austin Plord.
Goal unassisted as Plord beats defensive player to the ball. We have 28 minutes remaining in the first half. 3 goals scored already. Now we will have Fort Kent's first substitution, William Neto, checking in.
Come on, gentlemen, take your heads up.
So we'll have to wait for the next dead ball.
Go to it, go to it. Yes, Kaden.
Jonjo wins the ball, sends it towards Plord. Plord pushes up towards Delau. With the weak foot, just can't finish it as the keeper somewhat clears it, but not enough to get out of Warriors' hands. Plord rips a shot that is deflected and stopped by number 14.
Entering the game for your Warriors, number 18, William Neto.
Delau settles the ball at midfield. There's a short pass to Jonjo, who beats two midfielders.
Nice step, Justin.
14 makes a nice clear and takes a hit for it. Katahdin will be taking a free kick now. Ball sent up far side by number 17 on Katahdin. Hot hand. Ball sent towards Delau. Delau sends it upwards towards Neto, but Neto can't gain enough speed to get to it. Just a little too far ahead. Katahdin will be taking the throw in. Fort Kent wins the ball. Oh, Katahdin wins it and loses possession. Tries to skip it forward, but Fort Kent defenders get in the way of it. Parody sends Neto. Keeps the ball in. Oh. taken by Katahdin, 17. Pushes up the sideline, sends a ball right over the defenders. Delau is able to beat him there. Shields him off and now pushes up the sideline. Delau sends a ball for Martin. Sends it back to Parody, looking for options. Parody's pass is deflected, but regained by Susi. Susi gives it to Plord, who sends Neto. Neto pushing up the sideline. Cuts it back. And passes back out to Plord, who sends a ball towards the middle. Martin being aggressive. Cuts through the defense but loses it. As Fort Kent will be taking a throw-in. Delau will be taking the throw-in. Delau puts a ball into the 18. Chandra skips it to Neto. .23 minutes remaining in the half.
Mr. DeMerchant, they're in this cooler, okay?
Neto, Martin will be taking the free kick from a ways out. You never know, might be able to put a shot on goal. Puts it in near the box. Possession won by Neto, who clears it back to Delau, who can set him up for a better option. Now looking forward, gives it to Jandra, who sends him. Chandro crosses it to Martin. Martin rips a shot with the left foot. Katahdin trying to clear, as they do. Chandro being very aggressive. Plord wins the ball. Katahdin takes it back. Chandro clears it back to Delau to look for options, who then gives it to Parody. Slide tackle coming in on Parody. Neto sends it forward into the box. Plord gets a shot on goal that just goes wide of the post.
Hey Jake, this is Eric Werken, athletic director here. Thank you for your debut, Jake Jandro and Hannah Daigle. First two students to do the Bengal Vision. I used to work at WFKT. This is, we don't have a name for it yet, but this is Channel 4 webcast.
Yeah.
Want to say hello to all the people hopefully watching out there. Send me an email. Let me know what's going on, how the picture quality is, audio, how Jake and Hannah are doing here. This is the second of many broadcasts this season. And hot day today, Jake, but the Warriors look very good. Playing first. This is going to be a little different this year. They've got a good handful, Hannah, right, of games where the boys will play first.
It's about half and half.
About half and half. So, but the defending regional champs look very good. They of course. Sorry, I'm taking over your broadcast here, but of course,
I'm fine with that, Delau.
Started their season with a 5-0 defeat in a rain-shortened game that was just 1.5. That was last week over Fort Fairfield. So, but anyway, fun to watch.
Yes.
And great to be part of it. Thanks for helping out. We hope you have a future with ESPN, both of you.
No problem. Basketball is more of my type of broadcast, but I don't mind this. I'm getting used to it.
We will be bringing you basketball here in the winter, as well as select cross-country races, Nordic ski, alpine ski, whenever we can get out. We're so happy to have Channel 4 has donated their equipment and their time, led by Chaz Pelletier. We do have a second camera on the far side of the field. I don't know if you can see that. That's run by Mr. Don Raymond. who also works for Channel 4. So what a thing to have here up here in the valley. Do your thing, Jake. I'll be quiet.
That's fine by me. John Joe gains possession. Sends it towards the netto. Katahdin gets the ball and tries to shield off Neto. Ball goes out and it will be a Fort Kent throw-in. Plord rips a shot towards the goal. Saved by the keeper.
Now, Jake and Hannah, at halftime, you can check the scorebook if you want to get some stats from Miss Angela Hebert. She'll have stats so we can bring the fans here. You know, not everything, but maybe shots on goal and whatnot, and
definitely
scores and stuff like that. So
makes it a lot easier.
Ball coming right at us here.
Yeah. It'll be a Fort Kent throw-in right near our tent. Bilal gives a short throw into Plord, who sends it cross field. Ball is lost and Katahdin gains possession. So we have another Fort Kent substitution coming in, Alex Sutherland.
Gary,
yeah. I thought of calling him Gary, but I didn't know if our viewers would understand. Yeah. Ball sent into Delisle. Has a little bit too much feet on it and goes out of bounds. It's Gary will be coming in for Caden Neto.
Entering the game for Katahdin High School, number 5, Kyle McNally. And number 16, Eric Cummings.
both Fort Kent teams, very deep benches, Jake.
And into the game for your Warriors.
Hannah knows firsthand. The girls have, what, 13 freshmen this year, so.
Yeah, a lot of depth, a lot of
Number 7, Alex Sutherland.
Really going to be able to wear out teams this year, I think, just with their endurance and bringing them in waves. That's really tough to play against. I know that.
And that's another nice thing too. I find for the school size we really have a lot of kids who participate.
Amazing.
Both boys and girls. Ebert sends the ball up to Delisle. Delisle takes a look up and sends his brother, the younger Delisle. He cuts it back. Sends it to Martin. Martin skills his way into the 18, takes a shot right into the bottom right corner of the goal as Fort Kent goes up 4-0.
Warriors goal scored by number 9, Noah Martin. Assisted by number 8, Austin Delisle.
Martin has now been involved in 3 of the 4 Fort Kent goals. Delisle also has been very active up front. And the defense doing a very good job of keeping Katahdin's chances very limited. 17 minutes remaining left in the half now.
Well, and you're gonna have to be careful, Jake. You know, you certainly don't want to embarrass the other opponent. And Katahdin, talking to them a little bit before the game, they are young.
Yeah.
A Class D school coming in here, and but the boys have a lot to work on as well. So that's always a challenge.
Yeah.
Just heard Coach say, "Hey boys, let's work on possession a little bit." But that'll be their challenge all year when you have such a loaded senior class that we do.
As I believe will.
Trying to get back to that state final, they're going to need to stay sharp.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, shot just off the crossbar and over by Jandra. I believe there's at least almost 10 seniors on this boys soccer team.
Yeah, I mean, we could pretty much count them.
Yeah. So there's
Caleb Delisle, Cam Jandro, Austin Plord,
9.
Will Neto, Alex Sutherland, Reese Pelletier, right? Who am I missing? Josh Hussey.
Yeah, I think the
9.
names are over here. I think there's about 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. Yeah. Hannah's got the roster right in front of her. So 9 seniors, and
just crazy for
what a
especially
fun
the
group
size
this
of the
has been
team.
to watch. This is my 5th year here, so I've seen these
Since they're
boys come right up through.
freshmen. Yeah. Plord paces up the sideline.
And playing now for their 3rd coach in 4 years. Although Coates was an assistant last year on Oniki Samuel's staff, so the guys really liked him.
Yeah, especially being although I'm not on the team, I'm around the guys a lot, friends with most of them, so they tell me about their experiences over the summer, and then it's a lot of work, but they seem to have fun, so we'll have 2 substitutions coming in. Katahdin backs have done a good job of getting in front of the
In the
ball.
game for Katahdin High School, number 4, Wesley Richardson, and number 11, Jacob Lane. Into the game for your Warriors, number 6, Griffin Sibley, and number 19, Colin Bennett.
So we'll watch this. Plorden Martin checking out.
Digging right into
4-0, 14 minutes. You wonder how much more we'll see them
Yeah.
today. I'm sure Coach probably will give them another run.
Yeah.
Second half, I imagine, but
Both have scored too.
both
Yeah.
did score. That's true, Hannah. So
especially with the heat, not wanting to
it
overwork
is a hot
them.
day. Yeah,
Yeah.
you got to be careful there with that.
Another game on Wednesday.
Yeah.
At Ashland on Wednesday.
I mean, I'm warm just sitting here, so you can just imagine the guys on the field. Bilal sends one right over the bar. Good rip, though.
Love to hear from our fans out there. I'm trying to figure out the best way to maybe communicate that. We do have a Facebook page through athletics. I do have a Twitter account too through athletics, but we'd love to hear from you out there. I know Maya Delisle had chimed in last game.
Yeah.
Uncle Delisle of Caleb.
Austin and Kill. Yeah.
Yeah. So he did say that he had enjoyed the broadcast. I heard a lot of good compliments
It's awesome.
throughout the week.
So many people are able to see it.
I'm gonna check it out here on YouTube right now and see how it looks.
All right.
Entering the game for Katahdin High School, number 3, Jacob Fitzpatrick.
Center forward.
And entering the game for your Warriors, number 14, Evan Deshane.
The freshman.
One of the good amount of freshmen that I've seen this year. They're playing. Gary makes a good push of the ball, but it's called for the foul. Yeah, they now know that they now know that Alex is Gary, so he'll be going by. He'll be going by that, as a few of the players are coming to visit us here at the tent.
I was gonna give you 1-on-1. I'll get a pretty good game during game interview.
Parody sends it back to Deshane.
Oh, what a move by
Uh-oh. Is there supposed to be a bus trying to fit through there? Eric, is there supposed to be a bus trying to fit through there?
It's late bus, I think, 4:30, right?
And Gary sends the ball to Bilal. Bilal takes a shot at goal. Just
Freshman.
puts a, yeah,
Hook one in there.
it's a little too much on it.
Entering the game for your Warriors, number 26, Jaron Hart. Number 27, Sam Albert. And goalkeeper change, number 44, Ethan Bully.
Substitution at keeper as Reese Pelletier takes a seat. Or broadcaster. Pelletier,
Yeah,
not much
senior
action.
Reese,
Albert wins the ball. Oh, it's tripped up.
Sam got a little eager there.
Yeah.
He wanted to pull the trigger on that shot.
I know he almost won against Ford.
We're going to see if we can't corral Coach Sear here for he ran away from me last week when I was trying to do an interview. So we're going to grab him today and put him on the spot.
Sounds good.
Talk about the Lady Warriors and their prospects for the year.
And get a little
Although we got the
information from
inside
source
story
and stuff.
here, we got Hannah right here. She can
Yeah.
tell us all about the girls team. Hannah, what do you think about the season and how the squad looks? And do we know much about Katahdin tonight? Or
Not too sure about Katahdin. Coach probably will give us the inside of that
Yeah.
in the locker room. It's going to be nice playing second. It's still at 6, so it's still
Yeah,
going
do
to be
you girls
hot,
like
but
that? You like to play?
We like to play
late.
under the lights.
Yeah,
like
it's
at
nice.
7.
Yeah,
It'd be nice.
yeah, that's true. Well, daylight saving times will take care of that here pretty soon. And, as long as we're not playing in snow.
There's a little under 10 minutes remaining in the first half. Ebert takes a corner and sends it in. Cleared by Katahdin. Neto cuts it back and sends it to Sibley. The ball is intercepted by Gary. Gary takes a nice shot at goal, but it just goes wide. Very hot day once again. Couple headers resulting in a ball on the sideline that is being shielded by Katahdin. Fort Kent now has 2 players on the ball as they win it. The ball just rolls out of bounds. Corner coming for Fort Kent. You like to join me, Neto? One of our own players here, Caden Neto, is sitting by, staying hydrated. Hot out there, huh?
It's very hot.
Very hot, yeah.
Very hot. Katahdin is a very respectable team.
Huh?
Katahdin's a really respectable team. Glad we get the chance to play them.
Yeah. Very young. I believe they're also a little young too, so us having 9 seniors is really older compared to any other team. I would give you the ages, but I unfortunately do not have Katahdin player grades or much information besides their names, which I am trying very hard to memorize, but it's not coming right now. But hopefully we get there by the end of the game.
As long as you try your hardest, it's
Yeah, I've been going by numbers lately, but once again we are located right next to the Fort Kent bench and sideline. Albert, Vance Albert, a sophomore, will now be getting ready to check in. Ball sent upwards towards Gary. Gary.
Oh,
Gary cuts it back.
But the keeper's there.
Oh.
But Gary gets it back. And
The keeper clears it out of bounds. Albert now running in.
Entering the game for Katahdin High School, number 7, Grady Ritchie, and number 17, Bradley Hotham. And into the game for your Warriors, number 1, Vance Albert.
Very cool that your coach would let you come converse a little bit with us.
he's a very good coach. I respect him a
Yeah,
lot.
get a little expertise from you.
Don't come back, Dale. Go back in. It's a clear mouth guard. It's got to be solid. It can't be wider.
Very weird.
Weird incident here for Fort Kent is Albert has a clear mouth guard. He'll have to
Just to have a colored one.
find something colored.
Odd reason.
There's a reasoning behind that.
What a
Not very
shot
sure.
by
Gary
Gary.
rips it
What a
out of the air and
goal.
puts it bottom left corner. Gary records his
Ole.
first goal of the season, I believe. As you hear a team favorite and a fan favorite, Gary Sutherland right there.
Warriors goal scored by number 7, Alex Sutherland.
Our exchange student is about to go in.
Yep,
His name is Aaron. He's
Aaron.
from Spain.
from Spain, so big soccer place, right? Spain.
He plays a special type of soccer. It's called futsal. It's kind of like
Tell him to tuck his shirt in.
very
Entering the game for
competitive.
your Warriors, number 1, Vance Albert, and number 22, Aaron Ochoa.
As I was saying, futsal is like a more competitive indoor soccer.
Indoor, all right.
Yeah, it's a 5v5, I believe, including the keeper. So that's what he plays. He's not used to the big field, but he's getting used to
Getting
it.
accustomed to it, yeah. Very cool how we have that this year. Someone who can give us a little difference with our team. .6 minutes remaining in the half. Katahdin seems to be pushing a little more now. And 7 wins the ball. Yeah. Ball goes out of bounds.
Good defense by Fort Kent.
Yeah, Fort Kent throwing. Caden here has been giving me a little expertise on the team.
Just telling him a little bit about Aaron and how he's from Spain. He plays what type of soccer?
Yeah, futsal.
Futsal. Let's go, Aaron. Get that.
Fort Kent making a push.
Good D.
Katahdin clears it. Yeah.
Will takes a touch, pass it.
Close to being a hand there by Katahdin. Albert works up the sideline. It gets it to Aaron.
Ooh.
Aaron cuts it back.
Aaron goes towards goal. Ooh, jukes out the defender.
What would excuse me? What is Aaron's last name?
Ochoa.
Ochoa. Gonna get.
And it's listed as a hyphenated name, but he tells me that they don't say the. It's just Ochoa.
Ochoa. The last part.
Right.
Got it.
Aaron actually is wearing my.
Entering the game for your Warriors, number 16, Ethan Pelletier.
Because all subs are in now, as there's no starters left remaining. Bilal checks out and Parody just checked out.
Oh,
Hart puts one in the middle.
Vance tries to get a touch. Is pushed down. Penalty.
Penalty. Oh, no. They're calling it on Fort Kent. I'm sorry, I couldn't. Well, Caden, my buddy here,
Thought it was a penalty.
Thought it was a penalty, so I went by that. Yeah, I do know. I'd say I do.
I play an extra level. Some of these rules really surprise me sometimes.
Keeper picks it up.
Also a new thing this year, the NPA made a new rule where you have to wear colored jerseys, or green jerseys at home instead of the white ones.
Yeah, the reasoning there, Caden, is a lot of teams nationwide were doing like a cancer benefit game like we're going to do this year.
Oh, really?
So every time we did that, you would have to do what's called a uniform waiver to your state organization. So they were getting flooded with so many of those that they decided to just flop it. So now, like, we're going to wear pink against, I believe, Ashland. On September 28th, and then you're
Entering the
guaranteed
game for Katahdin High School,
the other team always being white.
McNally.
So that was the reasoning with that. And it's kind of like football, you know. Football, they're always NFL. Usually the home
and
team.
jersey will usually be
even the NBA now is
except for the Cowboys. Those hated Cowboys always wear white.
Yeah.
I'm a Giants fan, so sorry for all the Cowboy fans out there.
Yeah, even the NBA now, it's do not go by home and away.
Yeah,
jerseys,
they are. You're right.
Icon
You're
and
right, Jake. They're
association.
starting to wear more of those.
Yeah.
Like I believe the Celtics, they wear more gray and green than they do white.
Yeah.
But I don't see that being a change in basketball. I think it's just a soccer
Just
thing.
a soccer, yeah.
Although, who knows? But
Shane wins the ball.
Shane's got his sparkly cleats.
Yeah, I see that from here.
Fun fact, those are actually football cleats.
Solid.
take your foul language
A little over 2 minutes remaining in the half.
Entering the game for Katahdin High School, number 15, Jeremiah Rogertson.
I got 84 as the current temperature out here.
Yes.
I can tell you it feels a lot hotter than that.
It well, I'm sure on the field it does, Caden. It is supposed to start going down.
Albert.
2 minutes.
Girls kick off. It'll go down a big 2 degrees to 82. So it's
Sun's strong. Huh?
hopefully both these teams find water and some shade here at halftime.
Yes. Fort Kent seems to be staying hydrated here to our left. Sibley takes the corner.
Plays very well, but Albert gets a
Albert
foot on it.
Ooh, keeper catches it. Albert puts a good shot on goal. Big punt by the keeper. It's won by Neto. But then Katahdin gains possession. Yeah, I've been using last names. I'm trying to get the Katahdin names, but I'm not quick enough. So. Oh yeah. Yeah. Me and Caden. the keeper for Fort Kent gets some action. Is
Good save by Ethan.
Ethan Bully has a good save, punts it forward.
Doesn't find the target. Will takes him on. A little bit of confusion.
Ice cubes are now being thrown at me. All right though, because I'm staying cool. Albert now has a breakaway. Albert, being unselfish, gives it to Albert, who's
Vance,
offsides.
yet again, is offsides.
Yeah, unfortunate occurrence last Thursday against, or was it Wednesday against Fort Fairfield. Albert almost had a goal, or excuse me, both are last named Albert, but Sam had a nice goal. Unfortunately, the other Albert, Vance, had a chance to finish it off, but was called offside. So
Now the
that's
rookie
two.
tried to steal
10,
Sam.
9, 8,
They were both trying to
7,
be productive,
6,
as
5,
ice is now being
4,
thrown down my back.
3,
Feels good though. Feels
2,
good. Oh,
1.
Aaron gets a
Last minute goal.
shot off, but
Does not count.
it won't
Does
be
not
in
count by
time.
Aaron. That would have been Aaron's first goal
Now
in America.
in soccer, does it have to cross the line before
Yes.
the time runs out?
Yes.
So, I mean, I'm just trying to make it
Here we
clear
have
for our
freshman
viewers.
Austin Delisle.
So we will be leaving for the half, and I'll see you guys later. Yep, closing out now.
Okay. You can even.
Our platinum sponsorships.
Hello and welcome back to this afternoon's matchup between Fort Kent and Katahdin. Fort Kent is leading at this point 5-0, a good match between both teams. So I'm joined now that Caden has joined back and has been sent back into the game. I now have sophomore Vance Albert here to give a little insight. So how's it going, Vance? Hot out there?
Oh yeah, it's hot.
Yeah, it's hot. Staying hydrated. Yes. Water is key. Katahdin gains possession, sends it up towards number 5. McNally loses possession to Martin. Martin pushes it up the sideline. Puts it between the defender's legs. And loses it out of bounds. Did you catch that? He put it right between his legs.
It's normal for Martin.
Normal for Martin, yeah. Definitely. Susie sends it back to Parody to look for options. Parody sends it upfield towards Plord. Wide open. Sends it wide to Neto sprinting for it. Neto gets ahead of the defense, takes a shot on goal at the keeper. And the keeper wins it in the air. Good play by the keeper.
Neto tries to go back up, but
the ball was way too high for the keeper's hands.
For Neto's hands. He's got vertical, but
it's either the keeper's hands or his head, and you gotta make up a lot of room on that. The keeper will take a free kick from right near the 6.
Lord just misses it.
I got time, no way. I got time.
Martin now has possession of it in the middle. Loses it to number 13, Caleb Guile. Oh, excuse me. No, I don't know if these are the right numbers here.
Wide to Josh, wide.
He might have subbed out of the keeper position now and is playing in the midfield.
Hey.
Unless I saw the wrong number. You see a 13? I see a 13.
13?
Yeah.
Captain?
Yeah. I think, is that the original goalie right there?
Swing.
For 13?
Swing.
Yeah.
I think so. Oh, good rip at goal. Neto again pushing, but can't seem to get past the keeper. He is showing a lot of aggression here.
I think it was.
Hold on. Because now the keeper is in goal now for the visiting team.
I think it was. Let me see the 16. A defender came in for goalie.
For goalie, yeah. Might have been either. There's a couple keepers here. This is a mid. I think it's Blake.
Yeah.
I think it's Blake. I don't know how to pronounce his last name. House, I believe. Sorry sorry Blake, if you ever see this and I butchered your name there. Martin now has possession on the sideline.
Beautiful goal.
Lord. Putting the aggression on.
Warriors goal scored by number 10, Austin Plord. Colby Terrio.
Assisted by Colby Terrio, Plord finishes strong as now Fort Kent takes a 6-0 lead with 35 minutes remaining in the half. Because they're airing it on the Channel 4 too, so, or Channel 8, not the WEGM there, but
yeah. Colby hit right in his face.
Colby takes that. So the Fort Kent bench is having quite the reaction to it. Yoy.
Just watching.
Bilal wins it with his chest. Pushes it up to Plord, who then sends it to Neto. Neto, once again, pushing up the sideline. Loses his rhythm a little bit. 11 contesting it hard. This would be Jacob Lane. Hebert gains it in the backfield, sends it back towards the keeper, Reese Pelletier. Sends it up to a wide open Dalal at midfield. Dalal sends it on the ground, but gets intercepted. And number 4 would be Wesley Richardson. It's a cool name. I like that name.
Swing! Swing!
And that through ball from Camden.
Good ball by Jandra.
Oh,
and nice
and
rip.
finished by Plord.
Is that Plord? Would that be Plord's third of the day? Second or third?
Second or third, I'm not too sure.
Warrior goal scored by number 10, Austin Plord.
Doing a good job of
assisted by number 11, Camden Jandro.
Yeah, nice ball there by Camden. So it will be, it is Plord's third of the day. So hat trick there by Plord. Camden.
Yeah.
Speaking of Camden, puts it up the sideline for Plord. Plord cuts it back, looks for options behind him.
What's his name?
Plord. Austin Plord.
Number 10.
Yeah. Plord.
Is that Caden? I believe that was a good rip by Neto, just wide of the goal to the left.
Blake is in
Catches
goal.
the net. It is Blake?
Yeah, it is Blake in goal.
Blake is in goal. Blake House. Yeah, I think
From
Blake
defender
House.
to keeper.
Yep, switched into keeper. He may have been there to start. I know there was a keeper. I don't know if there was a keeper change.
Go home, Josh. Go home. Go home, Josh. Home.
There was a keeper change.
There was a keeper change, yeah. I believe.
He has a beard now.
Yeah.
I remember going up against him.
Both the same type color jersey, so it's a little hard to tell. Susie
Unlucky,
on
Josh.
offense
Unlucky.
puts on the pressure. Josh on offense.
Josh on offense.
I like it.
Meant to be on defense, goes up to offense.
Tries with the weak foot. Good weak foot try.
Bring that in there by Noah. There we go. Bring that up.
Go,
Here
go.
goes Martin.
Intercepted, going back for the ball.
Good work, good work, good work. Home, Josh. Home, Noah. Home.
So Martin
Beautiful.
gonna switch off with Josh now. Martin's back in the backfield. He'll filter back into the man.
Hey, come on, Reese.
Best you can do, Reese. Hey, if there's no pass, you can put it up. You have to move quicker.
There you go, Caden. Bring
My
it up.
soccer terminology is not always the best here, Vance, so if you don't mind correcting me every once in a while.
Alright.
Alright, just see if you catch anything.
Out of bounds, just in case you didn't. know.
Out of bounds, yeah, I think that's what you call that there. No, just more of like calling like through balls and stuff like that, sending ball flag, right? That type of stuff, just trying to be better with my words here. So do you know how many guys are on your, you guys don't have a JV team, right?
Yeah, we have a JV team.
You guys have a JV team?
We have a JV and
so swingers, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much all swingers.
How many of you guys are on how many varsity players you got right here? I'll count them real quick. So about 23, maybe 24 varsity players. So some of those guys swing too, right?
Yeah, it's mostly all freshmen, all sophomores except for Noah and Colby.
Yeah.
And then Alex Sutherland.
Yeah. So a good mix of
we
guys.
do have.
So do you have some guys just strictly JV?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no. I lie.
No, strictly. So your team's right here, right? So the guys you practice with are all here right now.
Yep.
All
Once
right.
it's out.
So we get to see them all play a little bit today, at least.
Everyone's played so far. Oh, nice goal. Coming in by Plord. That's going to be a hat trick +1.
+1 for Plord. He's really really attacking today.
Warriors goal scored by number 10, Austin Ward. Assisted by number 11, Camden Jandro.
Right wing striker.
A little over 30 minutes remaining here in the second half. Fort Kent takes an 8-0 lead. We're going to have quite a few substitutions here for both teams. First, Katahdin, and the Fort Kent subs will be coming on the next dead ball.
We have a new exchange student, Aaron. Oh wait.
Ocha. Me and Eric had gone over this. I think it's Ocha.
It's Ocha.
Aaron told him that the last part is usually not said in his name, so the hyphenated part. So I'm still trying to get used to saying his last name. It's not that difficult, really. But
No.
it's just knowing what it is.
Open up, Josh. Open up.
He's only been
Aaron,
here. Yeah, I've only known him for a few days, considering school just started here. So.
From Spain.
Yep.
He's gonna be going out here.
Yep. Pelletier's punt goes out of bounds. Like to have that one back.
Got some subs coming in. We have Colin coming in.
All the
Yeah.
way, Noah. All the way, Noah. All the way.
Sam.
And the Owlbear.
Yep. The other Owlbear, not Vance, but
Hit it.
Noah coming up.
Noah
He doesn't
pushing.
shoot. Alright, just 360.
A lot of skill.
Puts it in.
Puts the ball in hard at the keeper.
Don't stop. You got it. You got
There
it.
you go, Parody.
You got it.
One of the three
Caleb, cover.
captains,
Go.
Eden Parody, pushing up
One
the
of the four.
side. 4?
Mm-hmm.
So you got
We got Reese,
Reese,
Josh,
sure, I forget,
Camden,
and
Eden.
Eden. Yeah. So 4 captains on the team. 3 seniors
Josh.
and 1 junior and Eden Parody. Ball passed ahead to Jandro.
I play striker and right wing.
Hit it, Noah. Hit it. Hit it.
Come on.
Oh.
Ay.
Good rep by Martin, just wide of the bar on his
Into the
near
game for
side.
Katahdin High School, number 6, Caden McNally. Into the game for your Warriors, number 6, Griffin Sibley. Number 27, Sam Albert. And number 19, Colin Bennett.
So we'll see Colby Terrio here checking out for the possibly the afternoon. We have Plord here, 4 goals on the afternoon. Great performance by him, and also Martin, who's been very active in the goal scoring and assisting. Nice playing by all 3 of them.
Kick it off both foot. They expect them to put it on their left foot. Kick it off the right foot. Yeah? Go, go.
Shot taken, but secured by the keeper.
You, Josh. Stand him up, Josh.
Goalie has done
Go home, go home, go home.
good job of balls coming towards him.
I think
Just
Fort Kent's going to be having a keeper change here in a minute.
yeah, yep, I see. Keeper getting ready, putting on his gloves. Katahdin does a good job of contesting Jandro, but ball finds its way back to Delisle.
Open, Josh.
Keepers are
Open,
flying
Josh.
everywhere.
Open.
28 minutes on the clock now.
28
Time,
minutes.
time. You
yeah.
got time.
Sibley with the ball. Off to
Sibley sends
Sam.
it to Albert.
Go, go.
Albert has some room.
Ooh, should have played that up.
Trying-
Oh, there you go.
Trying to see what the defense does. Puts it in the middle. Neto gets under it a little too much, sends it over the bar. There's 27 minutes remaining in the half. Like I said, first time we're trying this out here.
One time. Hit it.
Oh, Cam coming up.
Ooh. Good stop by the defensive player, hanging in front of it. Katahdin sends it forward, and they have somewhat numbers, but Susie intercepts it, and ball goes wide.
Entering the game for Katahdin High School, number 10, Garrett Ham.
Now. Sibley takes control of the ball in midfield, sends it to Jonja.
Beautiful.
Using the outside of the foot to send Neto far side. Neto puts a shot on goal
Oh, there we
and
go.
puts it and buries it in the bottom right corner to give Fort Kent a 9-0 lead. And like me and Eric already said, Fort Kent has a lot of experience. You guys have 9 seniors this year.
Warriors goal scored by number 4, Caden Neto. Assisted by number 11, Camden Jandro. Entering the game for your Warriors, number 18, William Neto. And number 14, Evan Deshane.
Susie will check out for
Into the game for Katahdin High School, number 13, Caleb Giles.
Oh, dude.
Gary will get ready to check in here, number 7.
Entering the game for your Warriors, number 7, Alex Sutherland.
The younger Dalal Osti will be checking out here.
What?
Might do something, I don't know. He sometimes likes to sabotage his table opponent. I don't have any stats, that's just the roster. Albert here to join me back. Oh. You got the veteran here, Caden Neto, checking in. A couple Gatorades.
It's too hot.
Yeah. So, proud of the effort. You had quite a few scoring chances there.
I should have like 4. But I suck, so, you know, I only got 1.
It wasn't a bad goal. Putting that pressure on them.
Oh, go Will.
A lot of people falling right now.
Everyone's getting tired.
Yeah.
The heat's
Hard to
getting to
believe
them.
with this heat, yeah.
All right, I'm gonna go back over there.
Go put some work in there, Vance. Go do your job. Vance is gonna go back to the bench. Hopefully,
Just kidding, I love you, man.
get some good playing time here. You get that goal back that he was unfortunately offsides on the other night.
It wasn't his goal.
I mean, yeah, Sam. I won't say it was a good effort by both. Sam might have had it, but Vance just wanted to finish off. But
Literally, it was in the goal, and then Vince went and kicked it.
you're getting it out. Once again, a nice cube thrown at me, probably from Austin. Yep, Austin Delisle here throwing nice cubes. Might want to locate farther from the tent next time. Farther from the bench next time. Put the tent back there or something.
Back there or shade.
Hot here.
I will say, tremendous hustle from number 1 on Katahdin.
Yeah.
That's young.
Yeah, it's easier for you guys to see to know who's really putting in the effort. And I'm trying to see who's
Like our defense moving the ball back like that.
that
We practice that so much.
yeah, just keeping control of it. So
And then Eden's just a god.
yeah,
The reason why he has that captain band there. Oh, look
He's
at
really-
him.
yeah.
All the way!
that's really the first time I've ever seen he'd be a little selfish for himself and push
Yeah,
the ball up himself.
honestly.
Usually
Honestly,
setting
he's
it up for
such an unselfish player.
yeah.
Entering the game for Katahdin
to
High
see him
School, number
Take some of his own
5,
chances.
Yeah, Exactly.
Kyle McNally. Number 11,
You know what you guys need?
Jacob
You guys need
Lane,
to
and
stick a
number
fan.
17,
Yeah.
Bradley Hoffman.
It'd be a little nice.
Or even do it up there.
Yeah, yeah. There's a couple other guys up there. That's why we're down here, field level, and to see it right up close.
Nice win by Gary. Handball by Katahdin. Ref did not see that.
All put in the box.
Oh, someone pressure that.
The keeper gains control of it.
That's not their keeper. He played.
Huh?
He played defense earlier.
Yeah, he did play defense. Yeah, me and Vance talked about that a little. Yeah,
Oh, you got the names.
had a keeper change earlier. Yeah,
Entering the game for Katahdin
I
High School,
believe
number 15, Jeremiah Rogerson.
that is now Blake
Hey, they
House.
got a Caden too.
Yeah, they have a Caden, exactly.
I like him
Two
already.
McNallys, I'm assuming brothers.
We
Both,
got a mark. We got a
That
mark.
would make sense.
both first names beginning with K. So I mean, just a wild guess.
Up,
Good
up.
header by 17.
Play back to Reese. Reese gotta get out quick. Good play. Gillen needs to get a touch. Will needs to get wide.
21 minutes, I believe, remaining in the half. The sun is a real killer over here.
I believe you're correct.
Jaren, would you be able to tell me the time? 21:19 off the clock. And for the girl, we'll also be bringing you guys the girls' game right after this. I believe there'll be 2 new people giving you a little play-by-play analysis and some insights on the girls' soccer team early in the season. I may still be here to help, but I'm not sure. All depends. So look forward to that. Definitely stay tuned.
Oh, you got freshman keeper Devin going in.
Yep. Keeper change is going to be coming. Number 55, Devin. Huh? We're live right now. You want to talk?
Enter the game for Katahdin High School, number 6, Caden McNally.
It's not me.
Yeah.
Into the
different
game
Caden.
for your
Check
Warriors,
this out.
number 26, Jaron Hart. And we have a goalkeeper change. Entering the game, number 55, Devin Gaio.
So, 2 captains, both Reese Pelletier and Eden Parody checking out.
There
Probably
is
the last
now-
time.
It looks like only 3
Into the game for
starters.
Katahdin High School,
starters,
number
yep.
16, Eric Cummings.
Yeah.
We got
Camden, Caleb, and Dylan.
Yep. Once again, no other than Austin Dalal and Vance just throwing ice cubes and grass, and it's a good time, really. Oh, yep, that was a little bit of sabotage here. I believe Eric's coming though, so might put them in their place.
Tall man himself.
Michaela will probably talk to you guys maybe right before the girls' game. She's here staying with us, injured, I'm assuming, considering the crutches. But
Assuming in the crutches. from
assuming the
cast.
crutches, yeah.
But,
You
you know,
know
they could
when
be
you'll-
just for show. Who knows?
Do you know when you're gonna be back? Will you be back?
Not playing.
You're not playing.
No.
Shucks.
Show for it.
We should also give a shout out to these ball
No one-
boys
Yeah,
No, no, sure.
definitely, especially with the heat.
running around in this heat.
If I probably
Vince,
feel.
You know you're supposed to be talking about soccer.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah, we have been talking about soccer. I'm just getting a little ice right now. I mean, it feels good. It feels good, honestly.
Shout out to Will and Wyatt, our ball
Will,
boys.
Will and Wyatt, exactly. Wyatt was here near side a while ago. Throw in coming from Katahdin.
You have the perfect voice for this. Oh boy.
The sun
Good win by
beginning to
Griffin.
be a little
Colin Bennett shoots.
Oh, Colin
He
puts it.
stumbles a little bit. but
stumbles.
Will gets the
Will.
rebound.
Will.
Will. Oh, Jaron takes one off the face. Will gets the ball back, cuts inside, good stop. Main throw in Fort Kent.
Matching the game for your Warriors, number 22, Eron Ochoa.
So,
And Aaron's back in.
Aaron is back in.
Love to see Fort
Ochoa.
Kent's roots reaching out to other countries.
Yeah, definitely cool. The
job, Captain.
The final captain, Camden Jonjo, checking out for the last time of the for the last time of the day. Ball in the middle towards Albert.
Sam.
Albert.
Oh, nice shot. Nice shot by
Sam. Good.
Thought that was it.
Good attempt. Yeah, I thought that was on. I thought that was gonna go in too. It just seemed maybe deflect off something and die in the air. Gary playing the sweeper position now.
That's new. I believe he played that in the JV game. Against Caribou and Southern Roostic, I believe.
Yeah.
Our team won both those games 6-0.
Nice.
Shout out Fort Kent JV.
And now we're gonna have a corner coming for Fort Kent.
There you go.
Yeah, we got papers flying everywhere here, Caden.
See if Fort Kent can capitalize off this.
Will Neto taking the corner.
That's a first. Not a bad ball. No one's there to receive though.
Oh,
What a
Delisle.
shot by Caleb.
Ooh, a
Just
screamer right over the bar.
It was a knuckler.
Entering the game for Katahdin High School,
Yeah.
number 3, Jacob Fitzpatrick.
What a-
Number 4, Wesley Richardson.
A few Albers.
And into the game for your Warriors,
Speaking
number
of Albers.
1, Vance Albert.
Vance checking in for, I believe, the last starter. Oh, no, Caleb is still in the game, but Dylan will be checking out for the last time, most likely. How much time is left?
15.
15 minutes.
15.
15 minutes remaining. 9-0.
Hopefully the subs can put a goal or two
Yeah.
in. Be awesome to see.
Really good chance for them.
There's only one
Yep.
starter left. It's Caleb.
Yeah. Him and Gary are now the only two seniors.
Gary.
Yeah, I explained to the people watching that Alex goes by Gary. Don't know really how it started. I know it's his middle name, but it just came about one day, and
I think it was Will.
yeah.
Will Neto.
Will Neto, another player on the
Yes.
team.
He asked what his middle name was, and then he liked it so much, I guess, that it should be his legal name.
Yeah, exactly. And with a lot of, Alex.
Oh, not a bad
oh,
shot. Good
off the
save by
lower
keeper.
post. Who took that?
Keeper.
No,
poked it.
who took?
I believe Caleb shot
Caleb. Yeah, with there being like a few Alexes at our school, having a Gary, it's a little
helps.
different. So.
It helps. Ooh, Aaron with the move. Sam does not connect.
It's interesting right now.
Katahdin's on the attack. Right
On the attack, looking to score a goal. Yeah. Respectable opponents, fighting towards the end. Katahdin will receive, I believe, one of their first corners. I think they've had one or two maybe before this, but a good scoring chance here for them.
Maybe one.
Maybe one, yeah. Fort Kent really done a good job of controlling the ball.
Breakaway for Kent. Looks to pass to Sam.
Ooh.
Intercepted.
Intercepted by number 14, good deflection.
Offsides.
And one coming from offsides.
Offsides. just gonna send it.
Holy, they're pushed up high.
Our keeper here, Reese Pelletier. Reese, would you like to say anything about that? No?
Reese.
All set?
What? I mean, if you have a couple questions, I might answer them. But
Should we do a during game interview?
Yeah, I honestly don't know. I mean, I can't see anything being.
Where's
Oh,
your
good ball from Albert. Caleb on the break.
Capitalize.
Puts it right above the keeper and scores.
Okay.
He
scores, but he needs to pick a side. That was right over the keeper's head.
Yes, but you can't criticize your teammates.
Oh, sure you can.
Yeah, but it gotta be constructive.
Warriors goal scored by number 12, Caleb Delisle.
Instead of it being negative, instead of saying above the keeper, say upper 90 or like bury him.
It wasn't upper 90 though.
No,
It was up right down.
I'm
upper
saying
180.
Assisted by number 27, Sam Albert.
Unless it's saying don't do that, instead do that. Do
Good
this.
shot, Caleb.
Well, I mean, he said it just wasn't in the.
Hey, pick a corner next time.
Delisle picks out for the last time.
Whatever.
Delisle may be joining you guys later for the girls' game, and maybe Neto. I'm not really sure.
Possibly, we'll see.
Oh.
Good clearance by
high
Katahdin's
boot
defense.
by the defense, yeah.
Yeah, those guys. Much as I love them, they got a game to cheer on their teammates.
Exactly.
How we doing here, folks?
All right, we've been talking about all kinds of
We've
stuff.
got the veteran film camera woman next to you. She's going to be doing her second game next, Michaela. She's excited.
Disrespect.
So, girls' game coming up next. What do you think, Michaela? You guys played at Katahdin last year.
Yeah, they should have it.
Anything to share? Or is that? I don't remember that score down there last year, but
I wasn't in that game.
I do remember that you guys won.
Their field's a lot smaller than ours.
Well, you do have the foreign exchange student out here, Aaron Ochoa from Spain. I wonder if he's got family watching back home. That'd be. We're gonna have to tell Aaron about this link, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know what time it is in Spain.
Something.
I could Google that.
I'd imagine. I'm trying to think.
Isn't it 6 hours in?
Yeah, definitely.
6 hours. I think it's 6 hours. I used to have
night.
players from Spain. Yeah, I think it is.
Definitely probably sleeping or very close to going to bed.
Okay, it's 11:36 p.m. right now in Spain, so this is prime time soccer for the Ochoa fans. Sorry, this is not in Espanol, but we're just starting off here. We haven't got quite to there.
Yes. I'd hope that
Aaron's gonna have one here.
Oh. Good rip by Aaron.
Entering the game for Katahdin High School, number 1, Josiah Walker.
A little under 10 minutes remaining in the second half of the Fort Kent boys versus Katahdin boys game. Ooh. Sibley gets his feet taken out from under him. That is all right.
I'm on track.
Will Neto with the shot. You think he'll make it?
A little far, but might put in, might give him a scoring opportunity.
Oh.
A little wide, keeper lets it go.
Entering the game for Katahdin High School, number 13, Caleb Giles.
What does that say? 8 minutes left?
Yep. Yeah. I believe there's a couple brothers on the team too. We were looking at Kyle and Caden McNally.
McNally, yeah.
Both Ks. Keeper with the save, boots it out right towards half. And Gary gains possession of it.
That takes a lot of skill.
He goes by Gary, so we're gonna call him Gary.
Oh, Sam.
Almost gets in front of that clear. The ball travels out of bounds. Fort Kent throwing. Gary sends the ball up opposite side. Neto wins it. Makes his way up the sideline. Sends it towards the middle. Pass somewhat intercepted and lost by Fort Kent, but Gary gains possession back. Gary takes a rip. Ooh.
A little over.
Right over the bar. Put a lot into that one.
Entering the game for Katahdin High School, number 5, Kyle McNally.
About 7.
A little under 7 minutes, I believe.
6:30.
6:30. Fort Kent second unit, still putting on pressure. Sibley wins it from the from one of the Katahdin defenders, and we'll now have a throw-in.
Griffin. Hey, Griffin. Hey, Griffin. You saw the pass first, right? Griffin. Griffin.
Katahdin having a run up the sideline. Neto gains possession back of it. Katahdin players coming in with slide tackles, but can't get it back. Neto now pushing up the sideline. With pace, cuts it back. Brings it back towards the middle, finds Aaron, who dumps it off to Deshane, who puts it up towards Hart, who skips it over. Might get possession of it, does win the battle. Hart puts it towards the middle. Oh, the keeper just gets there in time. I believe that was a shot by Albert, I think, Sam Albert. Sibley gives it to Colin. Ball now finds Vance. Tough with the sun right now. I'm trying to see. Sam gathers the ball, puts it in the 18, but is cleared by Katahdin. Gary now gets the ball with time, gives it to Will, who then dumps it back off to Gary. The ball travels out of bounds. Katahdin throwing.
Entering the game for Katahdin High School, number 17, Bradley Hotham, and into the game for your Warriors, number 9, Noah Martin.
Noah will check back in. Deshane sends it up towards Albert. Albert puts it in the middle. Noah will beat the defender to the ball, puts it bottom right corner, and the keeper gets in front of it. Nice
Been a busy
save.
day for that keeper.
Oh, yeah. Done good job with balls towards his way.
Oh, yeah. He's been, I can't really imagine what shots on goal are in
Yeah.
this one, but
And really no errors by him, just well-positioned shots by Fort Kent.
The flip side, I don't know if Katahdin has got many shots on goal.
Yeah.
But this will be good for the young Cougars.
Yeah.
As they get into Class D and the bulk of their schedule. This is their opener.
Once again, good save by the keeper. Martin.
Oh, looking for more.
Yeah. He's been active today with, I believe, a couple assists and a goal.
Sutherland is now sweeping. It's good
Yeah.
to see. This is a good opportunity to put some guys in some different positions.
Me and
Do you have any of the girls on the team's numbers you can text them if they want to bring music up?
Yeah. Well, do you have the music, Alyssa?
a little over 2 minutes, or exactly 2
2
minutes.
minutes.
So you'll hear Coop give us the remaining time. See if the subs can put up one last effort to get a goal. Or Ken drops it back now that Katahdin takes most likely one of the final goal kicks. Neto puts it in the middle to Martin. Martin doing one of his best skilling by opponents. Sets it above the bar. And Katahdin will take another goal kick.
But if it wouldn't be from us, what? What? You stupid? I am definitely. What are you trying to say? I'm saying.
Under a minute remaining now.
The kick with on the outside of the flag. That's my question.
Strike. And Deshane puts it just wide of the bar. Now 19 seconds remaining as Coop will give us our last countdown of the boys game. Once again,
10,
stay tuned.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Martin will take one last rip towards the goal. That will be your end result, 10-0. Fort Kent Warrior boys will take the win. I'm here with Plord, who will have to go shake hands. Stay tuned for the girls' game, which will be coming soon.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Fort Kent Community High School for today's second contest between the visiting Katahdin Lady Cougars wearing the white and black uniforms, and your own Fort Kent Lady Warriors. Let's go. Community High School embraces the four core values of respect, honesty, responsibility, and engage in invested learning. We hope that you embrace these values as you create a positive environment for everyone to enjoy. Respect all players, coaches, and officials. Demonstrate good sportsmanship. Be responsible for your actions, and always do your absolute best. A reminder that Community High School is a tobacco-free campus. Please refrain from using tobacco products during this evening's contest. Also, please use the trash and recycling containers to help keep our game venue clean. Here's the starting lineup for the visiting Lady Cougars wearing the white and black uniforms. Number 8, Lindsay Drew.
I got your goal on camera.
Number 9, Aaron Lake.
Awful finishing, but
that's okay. It still looks sick though, especially from the angle I was at.
Number 5, Hannah Kilonen.
I took so many pictures. It was retarded.
Number 16, Jordan Gardner. Number 21, Savannah O'Hara. Number 3, Sylvia Hart. Number 18, Michaela Hartsgrove. Number 13, Emily Byer. Number 75, Nikita Kime. Number 4, Isabel Brownlee. And number 23, Charlotte Hart.
So how does this work? Can they hear me right now?
I don't know. Basically, when he's done, we're just gonna say play-by-play, like right now, or Fort Kent's bringing the ball up.
And now, your starting lineup for your own 2018 Fort Kent Lady Warriors.
No, I just crushed it out.
Number 3, Lacey Pelletier. Number 5, Amanda Tebow. Number 6, Kelly Guimont. Number 8, Lexi Lovely.
Do we need to say all that?
No, you already did it.
Number 11, Jacqueline Pelletier. Number 12, Morgan Sear. Number 14, Gabby Martin. Number 15, Simone Martin. Number 16, Caitlin Daigle. Number 17, Desiree Hafford. And your goalkeeper in the back, number 0, Lindsay Roulette. Lady Cougars head coach is Sean McAvoy, assistant coach Scarlett McAvoy. Managing by Lauren Summers. Lady Warriors head coach is Mr. Doug Sears.
No, I'm good.
No? All right.
Michelle Lovely and Val McBride. Managers
maybe
Alyssa Raymond and Michaela Pelletier.
What are your predictions for the game,
Officials
Mr.
for
Delisle?
today's game is Mr. DeMerchant in the middle, Mr. Rosignol, and Mr. Stett.
Did you turn that thing on?
No. I don't think it's on.
Please support Community High School Athletics by visiting our snack shack and also by purchasing a 50-50 ticket at today's game. The winning ticket will be drawn at halftime of this game.
You can probably hear us.
Community High School boosters would like to recognize our generous sponsors as listed in tonight's game program. Thank you for your support of CH Athletics, and good Lady Warriors!
Can you hear me?
1, 2, 3.
Where's working?
I don't know. It's a beautiful day in Fort Kent area. It's about 75 degrees Fahrenheit. Ooh, 23-degree Fahrenheit Celsius, as Mr. Dago would say. believe that was a handball called against Gabby Martin.
Oh.
Plays a through ball to Kayla Guimont. She's taking it up the wing. Crosses in the middle to Gabby Martin. Passes it back up the wing to Kayla Guimont. Kaylee crosses it in. And it is cleared out. Goes again for the cross. And it hits the post. Lovely. Don't you just love when that happens? Amanda clears it up to Lacey. Puts it back in the middle to Kaylee. Who loses it? Amanda wins it back. Clears it far up the field to Gabby. Flicks it back. Still has it. And she's about to go for a finish and puts it wide. I believe that was a handball, but it was not called. Clears it up the wing. Lacey is moving up the wing. And it is kicked out of bounds by the Katahdin Lady Panthers, is it?
Cougars?
Cougars? Is it Cougars, Panthers?
I don't know.
Huh.
Nice throw, Kaylee.
Get to a green.
Clears it up the field. All ball. Puts it in the corner to Kaylee. And it is kicked out again.
Hey, Lace, you gotta make sure you're supporting her.
Out for a goal kick for Katahdin. Oh, no. We have a corner for Fort Kent.
Jacqueline, you gotta be patient right there. Stay right there.
It's a low drive into the box. Amanda has a go at it. So does Lacey. And it is cleared out by Katahdin. There's a foul called against Katahdin. Fort Kent free kick. Roughly about 20 yards out, 25 yards out. It is a direct free kick. She puts it right on goal to the keeper's hands. Good try. It's cleared up. So Martin wins the ball back for Fort Kent. And Desiree Haver takes it up the field. Goes out of bounds. Katahdin ball. It's cleared out by Amanda of Fort Kent. Katahdin ball.
Jordan, move up a little bit. Now you're back.
Katahdin has a go at goal from quite a distance and puts it wide.
Come on, Rosa, keep it up here. Let's go.
We have a Fort Kent goal kick here. Will be taken by Amanda Tebow.
Oh, Aaron.
Plays it short.
believe that's the Kate Daigle on the wing.
Fort Kent now has some
Passing
good
it around the
passing
back.
in the back. But
Amanda with a decent kick up. Kaylee Guimont now looking to clear it up the field. Passes it to Lexi. Passes it to Gabby Martin. And it's out of bounds. Katahdin ball. It's a decent throw in by Katahdin.
goes all the way back to Amanda. Out of bounds, Katahdin throwing.
It's a low throw in by Katahdin. Headed out by Simone. Up to Lexi. Passes it up the wing to Kaylee Guimont. Keeps it going to Gabby. And they are pressuring goal now. Lacey's up the wing. She's in the corner now.
Put back into the middle. Katahdin now clears.
Right to Lexi, to Kaylee, who crosses it in to Gabby Martin, who wins the ball. Now Desiree Hafford has a shot on goal, and it is deflected. And a goal kick awarded to Katahdin. That was a decent rip, though.
Yep, that was a good shot.
Was that left-footed?
Yeah, unlucky deflection though.
Chested down. Plays it up to Lexi.
Ref might have been in the way a little bit there, but Morgan
puts it wide once again.
Here with a good shot, but a little wide.
Little wide, little wide.
Mark, play the line in front of the goal, in front of the ball.
Simone plays it up wide to Desiree Hafford. Not a lot going on right now. Just a lot of
coming back on the attack here.
Switching around to possession. 4-10 back again.
Katahdin plays out wide here.
Desiree Hafford wins it back. Clears it up the wing. Who is that?
Jacqueline.
Is she really that fast?
Yep.
It's impressive.
So we're about 10 minutes in here, and we've had an even 0-0 soccer game.
There's been a lot of shifting and possession going on.
No team really dominating yet.
It's been pressing in on the Katahdin goal, though. Staying more in their half than anything. Kaylee passes back to Simone in her own deep end. Clears it up. Desiree clears it up to Gabby Martin, who has to beat 2 to get in on goal. And she has a go at it, and it's deflected.
Gets it back now. Centers it to Lexi Lovely.
Lexi has a goal, and it is in. Goal for Kent. Number 8, Lexi Lovely. Nice little slot into the bottom corner.
Yep.
Nice, slow, composed.
Warrior goal scored by number 8, Lexi Lovely.
And here comes Ashland back on the attack.
Ashland's Katahdin.
Oh, Katahdin. Just because we're playing Katahdin later this week, kind of.
Ashland later this weekend?
Yeah, I'm getting mixed up. So we're playing Ashland on Wednesday, I'm pretty sure.
I know you're tired. You know, you had a good game.
Yeah.
How many goals did you have last game?
Had
2?
Decent goal, 1 goal.
1 goal?
Yeah.
It was a good goal, I have to admit. I'm sure you're pretty knacked right now.
So here we have a free kick right outside of the box. Here it goes. Up,
Loops
over.
it right over the goal. Right outside, right post. It was a good effort. A little more curve on that would have been a decent shot on goal. Now we have a goal kick for Fort Kent. Amanda plays it
They
short
once again
again.
play short. They're really not going for the long ball on the goal kick here.
I mean, do you blame them?
No.
There's
It's working.
There's a lot of movement going up in the middle here. A lot of activity here in the middle. Clears it up the field. And it is whiffed by a Katahdin player. Now he falls to Lexi Lovely. Carries a little bit, passes it up the field, and they lose possession. Amanda wins it back. Katahdin wins it back. Fort Kent wins it back. Plays it up the field, and it is lost.
Oh, here comes Katahdin.
Katahdin has a nice little roller on the ground, but Lindsay Willette scoops it right up and stays 1-0 Fort Kent.
Oh, that was a risky throw right there.
Risky throw up the left side. It's a nice little roller back in the box. Lindsay picks it up.
Ever since that Fort Kent goal, Katahdin's really put the pressure on here.
Lindsay with a decent punt right to half. Bounces up and over and right to Morgan Sears that.
Yep.
Right to Lexi Lovely, who plays it out to the wing.
To Jacqueline Pelletier. Oh,
Who slips.
falls, and handball.
Interesting. Free kick to Katahdin. It's in the Katahdin half. They clear it out.
Katahdin clears it right to Amanda Tebow's feet.
Hannah Daigle here in the middle.
And out of bounds for a Fort Kent throw-in.
Comes Lacey Pelletier with the throw-in. It's a decent throw-in. Substitutes coming on for Fort Kent.
Entering the game for the Lady Cougars, number 3, Sylvia Hart. Into the game for your Lady Warriors, number 21, Kate Lamar.
Okay, back live here. This is Eric Workin, Athletic Director at Fort Kent Community High School, joined by two fine seniors. Their first time in the broadcast booth. Caleb Delisle alongside Logan Tremblay. Coming to you live from Fort Kent, Maine. This is a Channel 4 webcast, sponsored, of course, by Channel 4, as they've donated all equipment and personnel. Mr. Chaz Pelletier in the house tonight, running the show. Going to be turning that over to great students like this in the future. I'll turn it back to these fine gentlemen. They're doing an awesome job. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, visit the sad27.org website. Look for my email. Don't try and spell it, but it's Eric Workin at sad27.org. Let us know how we're doing. Good luck, gentlemen. Have fun.
Thank you, Mr.
Thank
Workin.
you. Back to the game here. Fort Kent has the ball in Katahdin territory.
Fort Kent taking it down the wing here and out for a corner.
Taking the corner for Fort Kent would be Gabby Martin. See what she does here. She puts a high ball to the edge of the 18.
Ups down.
There's a lot of going on there in the middle there. And Kate Lamar kicks it out for a Katahdin goal kick.
We got two subs coming in here. We have number 10 for the Warriors, Riley Sibley, and number 9
Entering the game for the Lady
Katahdin,
Cougars, number 9,
Lindsay,
Aaron Lake.
Aaron Lake.
And into the game for your Lady Warriors, number 10, Riley Sibley.
Kate Lamar in the corner. Clears it up to Gabby, who takes it down very nicely, I might say. Lexi Lovely in the middle, puts a shot on goal, and it's
safe.
Unfortunately, right to the goalkeeper. Todd moving up the Fort Kent field. And Adego wins it back, passes it to Amanda, who also turns it back to Hannah. Plays it up the field to Riley Sibley, who cuts back and unfortunately loses the ball. 2-on-1 situation. Couldn't do much there. Katahdin with a shot on goal, and it's crossbar and out. Beautiful shot.
That was a good shot by, what number is that?
I believe that was number 8. It'd be Lindsay Drew. Very good shot. Nice looping. Almost looked like a cross. Amanda clears it up to Gabby Martin. Deflects off her knee.
Oh, Martin's here with the ball out wide, a little too. Oh.
Kate keeps it in, but the referee says no. It's out. Katahdin ball. Katahdin throw in.
What?
4. Austin had 4 goals, I think.
Yep.
That's pretty good. Yeah, that was a good game last game, you guys. 10-0 to win.
Yeah.
See if the girls can match it. Desiree with a shot on goal, but unfortunately it's deflected. Katahdin clears it up, and Riley goes to clear it out. And Riley clears it out, away from danger. Katahdin throw in. Lexi Lovely with the pressure, wins it back, plays it up to Kate Lamar, who's running up the field, crosses into Katahdin territory. She cuts back, plays it to Gabby, who also plays it up the wing to her. Kate's probably going to cross it in here. Oh, she passes it to Gabby. Gabby turns, plays it
Passes
towards
it
the
off for
middle,
the shot,
and the shot is
and-
flies over. Unlucky by Desiree Hafford.
Entering the game for the Lady Cougars, number 4, Isabel Brownlee. And into the game for your Lady Warriors, number 6, Kaylee Guimont.
Win that, Green! Come on, Green!
Fort Kent wins it back. Desiree Hafford with a nice clear up to Kaylee Guimont, who plays it to the middle to Lexi Lovely. Lexi plays it to Gabby, plays a nice little 1-2 with Lexi, and Lexi goes to put it into that bottom corner and it just goes wide. Unlucky.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 15, Simone Martin.
It's
We're
rather
about halfway through this first half at the 19-minute mark here, and we got a 1-0 game with favoring Fort Kent here.
Amanda with a big clear up the wing to Jacqueline. Number 21 from Katahdin, Savannah Otara kicks it out for a Fort Kent throw-in. Throws it in to Lexi Lovely. Lexi plays it ahead to Hannah Daigle. Deflection off the heel there. Katahdin wins it back and they're coming up Fort Kent territory. Amanda Tebow wins it back, passes it off to Hannah. Hannah moving up the field, passes it up to Jacqueline's a little far. She keeps it in though.
Keeps it in. Takes it
Jacqueline
down.
beats him.
Oh.
And it is sent out of bounds for a Katahdin goal kick. The light's coming on already here in Fort Kent. And it goes and wins the ball. Passes it to Lexi Lovely. Gabby with a nice turn. And there is a foul against Katahdin. Fort Kent free kick. We say that's about 25 yards out. See if they can capitalize on this. Put it in.
Lex, get the ball ready!
Looks like Lexi Lovely's going to be taking this free kick, and she goes and she puts it just wide. Good effort. There's a substitute coming on.
Entering the game for the Lady Cougars, number 3, Sylvia Hart.
Hannah, come to the right! Hannah!
Hannah plays the ball up, plays it to Kaylee, who plays it into the middle. Katahdin tries to head it out of the way, but Kate tries to flick it in over the keeper, and the keeper manages to get a hold of it.
That was a pretty decent save right there.
It was. I thought it was going in. It was a nice little flick. Nice little flick for sure. Kayla Marr plays it up to Gabby Martin. There's clashing of the feet going on over there. Jacqueline clears it in, and it's just out. Gabby Martin racing to the opposite corner to get that ball. Crosses it into Lexi Lovely, who goes to have a nice little volley, but it's cleared out by Katahdin. Desiree Hafford now plays it to Jacqueline Pelletier. Plays it back to Desiree Hafford. Gabby's there in the middle, takes the turn. It's a good save.
Good save.
Little bobble there by the keeper, but she seemed pretty composed and kept a hold of it. It was decent for sure. Hannah Daigle there, foul on her. Goes to win the header, and there's a slight little push there to the back. Katahdin free kick now.
Put in the middle to number 9.
Heads it to Hannah Daigle in the middle. Heads it down. Plays it up to, leave us to Gabby Martin, who's just shy of her. Falls into Katahdin's hands. Goes out, Fort Kent throw in. Simone Martin takes the throw in. Someone plays
Oh,
it back.
that was a dangerous
Amanda.
move right there.
Amanda kicks it out.
So we have a Katahdin throw on here, and Katahdin's offensive third. And once again, another Katahdin throw.
Right through the legs of Kaylee Guimar there. I thought she was going to be able to keep that in, but Katahdin throw, and it is. Lexi wins that ball. She keeps it going up the field. There's clashing going on there. Katahdin wins it back. Hannah takes it down. Katahdin wins it back.
Oh, here comes.
Katahdin was almost through, but Simone puts a stop to that.
Never mind, here they come again.
It's one back. It
We
was
have
a
number
2-on-1
9
situation.
here, which is Aaron Late. Cuts it middle.
I believe she had
Ooh.
that good shot earlier
Yeah.
off the crossbar. That was a decent shot for sure. Tried to clear it up the field for Ken, but unfortunately it rolls out of bounds for Katahdin throwing it in.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors,
That
number
will be
3,
a-
Lacey Pelletier.
That'll actually be a 4-10 throw in here.
Oh, okay, perfect.
Come get out of the sun. Sit down.
Gabby Martin takes it down, passes it to Desiree Hafford in the middle, who plays it all the way across the field into the other corner by Jacqueline Pelletier. Jacqueline kicking it around, kicks it to Kate. It's lost, and it goes out of bounds. Just kidding, it did not go out of bounds. So hard to judge depth from this far away.
Yeah. Jacqueline plays it to the middle to Hannah Dago. And we will have a handball.
Fort Kent free kick here. Lexi Lovely taking it rather quickly. And it's deflected.
Ooh, that was a good side tackle right there.
It
Perfect
was
time
nice
side
cleared
tackle.
out to the corner. And we're going to have another throw-in by Fort Kent.
That was a perfectly executed free kick. That was quick.
That was nice, quick, precise. Too bad I took that deflection because that looked like it was going to go in. Lexi on the ball once again. Crosses it across to Lacey. Tries to find the middle.
Stays with it though.
Yeah. Katahdin wins it back. Passes it directly to Amanda Tebow. Amanda crosses it into the next corner and trying to find Lacey Pelletier here. Pass it to the middle, trying to find Gabby Martin. And it goes out of bounds for Katahdin. Goal kick.
Entering the game for the Lady Cougars, number 13, Emily Byer.
Win it, Green!
Hannah, right behind you.
Gabby taking the goal kick straight to the forehead. Regains the ball. Nice little stop there, turn. Katahdin clears it out, and it looks like it's going to be a Fort Kent throw-in. We got a sub coming on.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 12, Morgan Sear.
Morgan taking the place of, I believe it's Jacqueline Pelletier. Hannah Daigle with the throw-in. Finds Desiree Hafford, but it is taken from Desiree.
And here goes number 9 on the break.
What?
Simone Martin.
scissors to cut this. It was gagging me all the time.
Simone Martin stops.
White. We have a Katahdin throw-in.
Lacey Pelletier kicks out for another Katahdin throw-in. Just about 15 feet down the line.
Oh, here goes.
Katahdin on the move. We got Fort Kent trying to clear it out. Gotta move around, girls. Simone Martin ends up trying to pass it out, but can't find anybody, and Katahdin regains the ball. Here we have Lacey Pelletier, Fort Kent. Passing it to the middle to Lexi Lovely. Lexi Lovely cutting in towards the middle, playing it towards Desiree Hafford. Up to Gabby Martin, who is going to find Kate Lamar.
Stays on sides.
Up to Morgan Sear. Morgan Sear crosses it in for a goal kick. It's out of bounds. Some nice movement going on though.
Good flag ball by Lexi. Another cross.
Goalkeeper scoops it up and see what she does with it. Looks like she's going to go for a punt. Looks like it was about straight up. Hannah Dago with a header. Pretty powerful one, I might say. Trying to find Lacey, and it's going to be a Fort Kent throw-in.
Entering the game for the Lady Cougars, number 4, Isabel Brownlee. And into the game for your Lady Warriors, number 10, Riley Sibley.
Katahdin moving up the field now, slowly but surely. Oh. Slight shove there by Fort Kent, giving Katahdin a free kick. Katahdin taking the free kick. Desiree Hafford winging it directly to Gabby Martin. Passes it back to Lacey. Plays it up the field to Gabby. See if Gabby has the pace to get there.
And out of bounds for a Katahdin throw.
Stays in. There's a cluster here of 4.
Uh-oh.
Katahdin clears it up and they're on sides, and we have a
What about a
Katahdin coach a little frustrated with the refs there.
could have been a penalty call right there.
That could have changed the game for Katahdin.
Yeah, that could have. That was a 50-50 call right there.
But from the ref side, can't argue with him. Well, Lacey Pelletier here. Passes it up to Gabby Martin, who's in a looks like a 3-on-1 situation, has a go at goal. It looks like it's just sailed over the goal. It's a good effort. But it goes over anyways.
There's the Katahdin coach over here still a little frustrated about that non-PK call.
I mean, what could you do about it? It was on the edge of the box. There could have been some pushing from behind, but it didn't appear that there was any foul play going on, but understandably indeed, his frustrations. But the game goes on regardless.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 26, Sydney Philbrook.
Here we have a Fort Kent corner kick. Gabby Martin crossing it in. It's a beautiful cross.
Nice try.
Shot on goal by Morgan Sear directly to the goalkeeper's hands. It's a high kick. Lacey takes it down, passes it directly to Gabby. Takes it to Lexi. It's a little powerful for Lexi to settle, so it goes out to the corner. Lacey Pelletier trying to win it back for Fort Kent. She does. Goes into Gabby Martin. Into Lexi Lovely, who passes it back to Desiree Hafford. Tries to find somebody in the middle. There's just too much going on there.
Desperately trying to clear the ball.
Lacey.
Right
Looks like it was a little shot on goal, but not too much power. It was a little high, more like a cross to me. 6 minutes left in this half. Still 1-0. Look at that, perfectly goal kick, perfectly to Lacey Pelletier, Fort Kent. Has it to Gabby. Passes it back to Desiree Hafford. Plays it up the wing. To number 12, Morgan Sear.
And that is over for a Katahdin throw-in.
Katahdin take that throw in and trying to move up the field with it, maybe trying to capitalize before the end of this half, trying to get equal again. Fort Kent passing it around in the middle.
Fort Kent here swinging the ball around the back. Now playing it up wide.
Lacey takes it.
Girls, there's no whistle. Keep playing. the whistle. It's live. What the flag is.
We had a little miscommunication here. The flagger was trying to signal to the referee in the middle that the ball did go out. The referee did not hear him. Ball remained in play. Could have been a good chance for Fort Kent to capitalize there and still keep moving before that referee blew that whistle. Oh, big clear up the field. Amanda takes it down. Crosses it to Lacey Pelletier, who does not have the pace to win it back. Out, and it's going to be Fort Kent ball. Simone Martin going to take in that throw in. Plays it up to Lacey, flicks it up and over to Lexi, who heads it to Desiree Hafford. Plays it up to Gabby Martin in the middle. Gabby gets through, and she has a shot, and it is in. Sydney Philbrick with the goal. Took a little deflection there. The goalkeeper couldn't really do much, but it was a nice, powerful shot by Sydney.
And
And
that's all you need to do is just be there to. If the goalie can't catch it clean, and you're right there. That's a
capitalize on
easy
those
as it gets
mistakes.
right there.
Lady Warriors goal scored by number 26, Sydney Fairbrooke. Assisted by number 14, Gabby Martin.
That's a big goal too, going into half.
2 up. That's huge. Plays it back to Simone Martin. He plays it up to Lacey. Looks up the field, sees Gabby, slots it nicely through. Gabby tries to go around. Katahdin wins it back. Katahdin with a huge slide. It's a little dangerous. There wasn't much ball there involved, but ref says to play on.
Good ball ahead though. Morgan Sear almost got that ball.
Katahdin having the ball. Morgan Sear trying to win that back. Passes it to Lexi Lovely in the middle. Deflects off her leg to Gabby Martin, and Katahdin win the ball back. Back to Fort Kent. To Desiree Hafford, who kind of pulled her leg there.
Cleared out by Katahdin here.
Oh, and Simone was trying to win that back, but just went over her leg. Amanda playing it. Fort Kent is able to keep it in. Lacey Pelletier plays it up. Hopefully Hannah was a little too much for Hannah Daigle to get to. A little too far, but it was a good effort nonetheless. Lacey Pelletier, clearance up to Gabby Martin, I believe that is. Takes a deflection off the defender's knee, and the goalkeeper scoops it right up. Nice high punt by the Katahdin goalkeeper. Sydney Philbrick carries and loses the ball, and Katahdin clears it out right to Amanda Tebow, who plays it up again to Desiree Hafford, who plays it to the middle to Lexi Lovely. Lacey again slots it to Sydney, and Sydney crosses it to Lacey to the opposite corner. See what Lacey Pelletier does here. She crosses it in, trying to find Lexi Lovely. Had some spin on it and took a deflection. Right back into the backfield. Fort Kent has it once again. Simone Martin playing it up to Desiree Hafford to Hannah Daigle. Hannah Daigle plays it up to the corner to Lacey Pelletier. Lacey Pelletier passes it to Hannah Daigle, trying to move in towards the middle a little bit. Gabby Martin now with the ball. Goes to cross it in, and it's a powerful shot right into the side netting of the goal. Katahdin trying to scramble here with about 1:30 left on the clock, trying to get that one goal deficit, or 2-goal deficit down to one rather.
Make sure you clean it up.
Fort Kent cross. Goalkeeper snatches it right out of the air. Here we have Riley Sibley here passing it to Hannah Daigle. Desiree getting the ball. Katahdin steals it. There's a trip on Riley Sibley. Free kick Katahdin. This could be their last drive here with about 40 seconds remaining on the clock. See if they can convert here. Fort Kent heads it down. Katahdin still has possession though. Katahdin free kick once again. A slight foul there.
With 20 seconds remaining here. We'll see if Katahdin can maybe score a goal.
Take that kick up, and Amanda Tebow goes to clear it out right up to Morgan Sear. Lexi Lovell plays it back to Hannah Daigle. Plays it up the field. Right into Katahdin territory. Katahdin back on the ball. Has one last shot directly to Lindsay Willette.
And
that wraps up the first half.
The first half here, we have Fort Kent up 2-0.
Pretty good play though.
Yeah.
Both pretty evenly matched teams. You know, just Fort Kent's been capitalizing on opportunities.
Goals by Lexi Lovely and
Sydney Philbrook.
With the
deflection.
Late half goal, yeah.
Yeah, it was a decent goal.
Okay, pull out your 50-50 tickets.
And we'll be back in not too long.
Total.
Katahdin taking the field. Fort Kent already out there. They have switched side, of course, like they always do. And we are back, getting ready for kickoff here in the last another 40 minutes of this game. Fort Kent going in 2-0 up as we left off last time. Katahdin getting the first touch of this half.
Katahdin had a couple good chances in the first half, so I wouldn't be surprised if they come out here firing and get a goal early.
That would help them quite a bit, I think. Ball cleared into our section. Fairly close one. Here we have Morgan Sear carrying the ball. Passes it to the middle to Gabby Martin.
Fort Kent on the attack early.
Here we have Lacey Pelletier on the ball. Morgan plays it back
to Desiree Hafford.
Desiree Hafford puts it
Hafford
wide.
Right to us.
Nice little Rabona pass in, and it goes in the field. My bad.
And here comes Katahdin.
Desiree, nope, that would be, yep, Desiree Hafford wins the ball, passes it up to Jacqueline Pelletier. Jacqueline moving up the field. Pass it to Morgan Sear. Clears to Morgan.
Sear takes it to the middle.
She has a decent shot on goal. Goalkeeper can't do much there. She didn't catch it. Kind of fell right to her hands. Almost wish there was a Fort Kent girl there to capitalize on that chance.
Oh, big win by Kaylee Guimont and cleared right back out by Katahdin.
Katahdin goalkeeper. That was a decent kick out. Goes directly out of bounds. Fort Kent throwing. We have Kaylee Guimont on the ball. Katahdin with the ball now. Plays it to Amanda Tibu, who clears it up the field. Right out of bounds to Katahdin. Out of bounds once again. Katahdin ball. Fort Kent with a big clearance out. Gabby Martin and Morgan Sear running up the field together. Lexi trying to settle it down, pass it to...
Ball is going to go out for a Fort Kent corner kick.
I believe so. See what Fort Kent can do here in this situation. See if they can capitalize on that corner kick right there. It appears as Kaylee Guimont is going to be taking the corner kick here. Gabby Martin with trying to do a little flick in, but didn't work out, so it's going to be a goal kick. Kaylee takes it down.
Oh, and here comes Fort Kent. Gabby Martin with the shot. That was a good
right
left-footed shot right there.
Unfortunately.
Over the bar by a couple feet though.
Big
Katahdin goal kick out wide. Lexi Lovely plays it back to Caitlin Daigle. And here we go with Fort Kent playing it back to the Amanda Tiba. And Katahdin's coming on the attack.
I'm just getting so good at this.
Sear puts it wide to Gabby Martin. Lexi Lovely comes in, takes a shot, deflection. Might have been a handball, but ref says play on. Lacey Pelletier plays it up to Morgan Sear. Plays it wide. Might have been a handball. We're going to have a handball right on top of the 18 here.
Direct kick right outside the 18. Looks like Gabby Martin's going to take it. Puts it over.
Way wide.
Katahdin with a goal kick outward.
Fort Kent has the ball wide here. Jacqueline Pelletier taking it down the wing. And it goes out off her for a Katahdin goal kick. Out of bounds, we'll have a Fort Kent throw in here.
Should be left or right. Desiree Haffer with a big throw into Jacqueline Pelletier. It goes into the 18. Jacqueline crosses it right across, and it's slightly over. Gabby Martin just couldn't keep it down. Right over the goal. Could have been a good chance right there.
She might regret that one. Just a little tap in, that would have been
nice.
A goal, 3-0.
I mean, I don't do subs, but I don't have a whistle either. No?
Oh, and there comes Katahdin on the attack.
Entering the game for the Lady Cougars, number 23, Charlotte Hart. Into the game for your Lady Warriors, number 21, Kate Lamar.
Here we have Katahdin in the corner, in their own end. In our end, sorry. Trying to make a move. Amanda gets the ball back. Clears it out to Desiree Hafford. Desiree's in the corner.
Gets it right out of bounds for Katahdin throwing. Ball rolling out of bounds for a Fort Kent throwing.
We have a sub coming in, Hannah Daigle. For
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 2, Hannah Daigle.
That wasn't me, I promise. I took the one of Alex, though. I took that one.
Fort Kent throwing here. Kate Daigle centers the ball to Morgan Sear. Ooh.
Didn't take any of them. You know.
Played middle to Hannah Daigle. And she plays it wide, right to a Katahdin player. She gets it right back now. And a foul is called. Fort Kent free kick. A little bit past half on Fort Kent's side. Hannah Daigle has the... Oh, didn't get to the ball there. Katahdin now gets it. Plays it up and is stopped by Amanda Tito. Simone Martin plays the ball wide.
Big clear out right out of bounds.
For a Katahdin throw in.
Plays it into the middle to Desiree Hafford.
Who takes it wide.
Katahdin wins it back. There's a collision there.
With 2 Katahdin players going down, and
Jacqueline keeps it in, but unfortunately goes out of bounds. Katahdin with a throw in now.
Towards the middle.
Bounces right over Desiree Hafford's leg. And it
right
clears
back
it
out
out.
Right back out for a Katahdin throw.
Amanda Tebow with a big ball. Jacqueline tries to keep it in, but isn't able to do so.
Katahdin throw at the same spot. Katahdin player goes down there and there does a foul.
Plays it back. Ooh. Here we have Lindsay Willette.
Quick punt by Lindsay.
Big punt by Lindsay Willette.
Ooh, that was an impressive trap right there by the Katahdin player.
Big clear out by
out.
Katahdin. Kate Daigle here.
Play to the middle, right back to Jacqueline. Jacqueline takes it down the wing.
Puts it
far back.
over. That was almost far corner right there.
But somehow the ball stays in and it is a punt here for Katahdin.
Kind of rolled off her shin there, don't you think?
Desiree plays it wide to Jacqueline. Jacqueline takes it towards the middle. And Lexi Lovely takes it too big of a touch there and loses the ball. Here comes Katahdin trying to advance. Jack Pelletier gets the ball wide, takes it towards the middle, puts a cross in. And it's out of bounds for a forehand throw.
Here we have Kate
What's
Daigle.
going on, folks? I'm back again.
We got Jake Jondro back in the booth.
Yes, after the boys game, went to go get myself some food, a milkshake. I'm back here for
What kind of milkshake you got there, Jacob?
Strawberry.
Strawberry? That's a decent flavor, my dude.
Yep, one of my favorites.
Here, as you can tell, we have a 2-0 game for Kent. It's been pretty decent, not gonna lie, pretty even, especially during the second half. No big moves.
Awesome.
Here we have a Katahdin throw. And
Out
now
again
we have
for
a forehand throw.
Green thrown in the same exact spot.
Jacqueline Pelletier showing the foot skill. And it's kicked out of bounds for a forehand throw.
Number 21 clears that out. Savannah Otara into another forehand throw in.
Towards the middle to Lexi Lovely. Back up top to Hannah Daigle. Kicked wide to Jacqueline Pelletier. Takes the middle. Has a little cross. Ooh.
Just over Gabby's leg.
Here we have Hannah Daigle with the shot. Right into the keeper's hands.
Here we have a Katahdin clear by the goalkeeper. Nice little punt out. Katahdin playing in the middle now. Plays it to Kate Daigle in the corner, and it looks like it's going to roll out for forehand throw-in. Forehand takes it rather quickly. Right up to Desiree. Plays it back to Kate. Kate plays it out of bounds, unfortunately.
Entering the game for the Lady Cougars, number 3, Sylvia Hart.
And here we have a Katahdin throw-in towards the middle. Kicked out wide. Back out of bounds for a Katahdin throw-in. Another Katahdin throw-in. They're slowly advancing up the field. Lexi Lovely tries to send a through ball in, but is broken up by a Katahdin defender. Oh, could Katahdin get there?
Katahdin moving around in the 410 area here. Almost looks like they're trying to pressure them, but Amanda Tebow wins the ball and she carries it through a bunch of people. It's a beautiful play.
It's a clear. Might have been Katahdin's best chance of the half. Didn't really get a shot off though. And here we go.
We have another sub going on.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 14, Gabby Martin, and number 26, Sydney Philbrook.
Kicked right back out of bounds for another forehand throwing. Bouncing on top of the box.
Lexi goes to win it back. Lexi clears it up to Jacqueline. Sorry, not Jacqueline.
I think that would be Lacey.
That is Lacey. Get their cleats confused often, you know what I mean? Lacey plays it back to Lexi. Lexi has a big clear up to Sydney. Passes it back to Lacey. Lacey plays it back to Hannah.
Katahdin trying to desperately clear, and here we go back with Katahdin.
Katahdin with a big move up the wing.
It is counter.
We have number 7 here. Autumn McGraw.
Plays it back.
Forkent wins it back with Gabby Martin. Passing it to Desiree Hafford in the middle. Desiree carrying. Passing it up to Gabby. Gabby carrying all the way up the field. Pass it in the middle.
Lexi Levy with a shot.
Entering the game for the Lady Cougars, number 4, Isabel Brownlee. Into the game for your Lady Warriors, number 4, Ellie Sira.
We have a sub. Ellie Sira coming in for Lacey Pelletier. Desiree Hafford wins the goal kick. Right to Gabby. Gabby centers the ball. Broken up by a Katahdin defender. And here comes Katahdin on the attack. Plays the ball wide to number 9, Erin Lake. She cuts it back in. And
He's got a push there.
Here's your PK you've been waiting for.
Looks like we have a PK
penalty kick.
Penalty kick for Katahdin. This could be a big move here for Katahdin. It could definitely cut that deficit down from 2 to 1 and maybe even give them that last burst of energy to score in the last 22 minutes of this game.
In goal here
Erin
is
Lake, number 9, going to be taking the penalty.
Yeah, in goal we have Lindsay Willette for the Forkent Warriors, and taking the PK will be Erin Lake. This could be a big goal at the 22-minute mark right here in the second half.
Slots at bottom left corner.
Nothing you can do about that right there. And it's a 2-1 ball game here, folks.
Forkent bring it back to the middle right now. It's still leading 2 to 1.
You just try to think that maybe that goal by Katahdin will give him some momentum to maybe even try to get another one.
Now, depending on which way the video is facing, you can see a Nissan.
Lady Cougars goal scored by number 9, Erin Lake.
I know. Don't worry.
Forkent has a throw up here in their offensive third. And here comes Katahdin once again. Ooh, a little too big of a touch.
Simone Martin gets in between it. She passed it up to Lexi Lovely, who's carrying.
Lexi Lovely gets around.
Gets around. There's a slight trip here.
Falls to the ground.
Turn, girl, turn! Find the man! Michaela, right there, 12! Who's got 12?
Katahdin with a big clear, and here comes Erin Lake again. Here she
attempts
goes.
to get in the middle of it, and it looks like Amanda Tivo's going to be able to get there. She clears it up the field.
But here it comes again.
Oh,
ooh,
nice
good ball.
Savannah Otero with the big clear up, and then Fort Kent answers it right back with another big clear of their own. Gabby attempts to head it out.
And played out of bounds by Desiree. And we'll have a Katahdin throw-in.
Quite a few throw-ins in this game.
And here comes Gabby Martin on the offensive break.
Plays it
Sends
up.
a through ball.
Plays it to Sydney, who almost has a nice little cheeky tap in, but looks like it goes right to the Katahdin goalkeeper. We have a sub coming in, Kayla Guimau for Hannah Daigle.
Lady Warriors, number 6, Kaylee Guimau.
Here we have a Fort Kent throw-in going to Sydney Philbrook. She plays it to Lexi Lovely. Plays it up the wing, a little too much for Sydney Philbrook to get to. Goes out, it's going to be a Katahdin goal kick. Katahdin with a decent goal kick. Bobbles right past Fort Kent midfielders, and Desiree Haffer gets to it and passes it up the wing. Ellie Sierdois getting there. And it rolls out for a Fort Kent throw-in, I believe. Big throw-in by Kayla Guimau.
It rolls out of bounds for a Katahdin throw. The halfway mark of this second half here, with Katahdin striking first this half with a penalty kick. Erin Lake put that one in, and speaking of her, here she comes again, and
Amanda going for a big clear, deflects into her own teammate.
Yeah. I was drinking now, but I don't want to.
Here we have Katahdin taking the free kick. It's a big free kick directly to Amanda Tebow.
Here's Erin Lake.
Erin Lake wins it back. Almost looks like she's hungry for that goal. There's a big knockdown there.
I'm gonna call that a play on the ball.
Yeah, I guess that's a non-penalty kick.
Big slide tackle here by Katahdin.
Things getting a little aggressive between both teams.
I have to agree, Jake.
And
Fort Kent throw-in. Here we have Lexi Lovely with it. She tries to slot it through to Morgan Sear, but just wasn't ready for that pass through.
Booted back up by Katahdin.
Amanda Tebow to Gabby Martin. Gabby looks like she's going to try to beat her on the wing, and she does. Gabby moving up the field very nicely. Slots it through to Morgan. Plays it back to Gabby.
Gabby.
Slide tackle right in the box, and it is a good slide tackle, I have to agree.
It's a risky slide tackle, but
yeah, I'd have to say it's
very
risky to slide tackle in the last half of the game, last quarter of the game.
Especially after getting beat, just getting in front of her and preventing that.
Especially from sliding from behind in that situation, but it was a clean slide tackle, I have to say. And Gabby seems to be okay. It's a little shaken up, but game goes on.
You know, after the heat today, I mean, I had a good conversation with them about how hot it was. This milkshake's pretty good.
Yeah, I kind of wish I had one, Jake. It'd be nice if I had a friend that would go get me one.
Well,
Katahdin with a big clear out here. Looks like Kate Daigle's going to win that. Little collision here, but...
The thing with me is I have no friends, so, like, it's hard.
Simone with a big clear out. Katahdin sliding once again to get that out of bounds. Trying to keep all tries away from their goal. Understandably, they want to keep this to a one goal game. Try to win that back. Ellie Sierra with a big kick into the back of a Katahdin player. Sydney Philbrook here. Sydney Philbrook here tries to play a through ball to Morgan Sear, and it's not working.
Entering the game for the Lady Cougars, number 23, Charlotte Hart. Into the game for your Lady Warriors, number 11, Jacqueline Pelletier.
Big throw in here, plays it to Sydney Philbrook, who goes to win the ball back.
Forehand crosses
it with a
Great.
big cross into
Keeps
the
it
box.
Back out to Kaylee.
Another cross once
Right
again.
in the
Jacqueline
middle.
Pelletier in the box,
Somehow.
plays it back. Desiree Haffer with a huge shot on goal. Right into the goalkeeper's hands, unfortunately. Goalkeeper tapped it right up and just settled it into her hands. It was a good effort, though.
Good rip by Desiree.
It was a good rip, but unfortunately it was right at the Katahdin hands.
Now, did you explain to them what you're doing with that camera?
So if you folks hear a camera flashing, I am part of the yearbook committee here, so I'm trying to get some good action shots with the picture here. So I apologize for any camera clicking that you hear. It is on sport mode, so you might hear multiple at one time. It's just the sport shot mode, but the game goes on. Ooh. Big shot right into the hands of Katahdin goalkeeper once again, Morgan Sear.
This goalkeeper, Nikita Keene, is having a pretty good game.
Yeah, she's
Other
having.
than those 2 goals, she hasn't.
And those 2 goals were, I mean, the first one was a decent goal by, Lexi Lovely, but that second goal was kind of scrappy. You couldn't do anything about it, really. Here we go, Jacqueline Pelletier. Slides right past her and goes out of bounds for
Entering
Katahdin.
the game for the Lady Cougars, number 9, Erin Lake.
For a Katahdin throw-in. Here we have Savannah Otara taking in that throw-in. And Fort Kent wins it back. Morgan Sear.
Cleared out by Katahdin.
Kate Day goes to hit it,
Amanda
but
Tebow is there to the rescue to clear it out.
Kaylee Guimont plays it back to Simone Mountain. Caitlin, plays it up to Desiree Hafford, who plays it to Jacqueline Pelletier. Jacqueline rolls right over her foot, but she managed to regain composure, and it is up, and number 18, Michaela Hudson-Grove, keeps it in very nicely.
Booted once, up again.
Big clear up by Fort Kent off the back of Savannah Otara.
And cleared once again up to half by Katahdin.
Katahdin wins the header, but Fort Kent regains and plays up to Kaylee Guimont. But Erin Lake
on the attack.
Erin Lake
like
looks like she's going to play a through ball. It's a very nice through ball. Caitlin Dayo gets in front of it, though, and she's able to deflect it off. Lexi Lovely coming in with the pressure. Looks like it's about to go out of bounds for a Katahdin throw-in.
Erin Lake is definitely one of their where most of their offensive firepower comes from.
Yeah, for sure.
Katahdin likes to go through her if
I
they're
believe
going up
she's
on
their
offense.
team captain, which explains it.
So here comes Fort Kent. Fort Kent. Ooh,
Big slide tackle by Katahdin. But Ellie Sierra still
is
regains.
definitely not afraid to slide tackle. I mean,
not even joking here.
Very good at it, though.
I mean, she's got some clean slide tackles.
In the attempts we've seen, there's been nothing.
She goes for it, but at least it's clean and it's not a foul play or out of anger. It's very precise, very meant.
Very happy with the shot.
Oh, off the crossbar and into the goalie's back.
And off the goalie's head.
That was one shot to remember. just a little less power, and it probably would have
And
went in
here
right
comes
there.
Katahdin.
Had quite the rotation on it too, and now
Yeah, it had some good old
Katahdin on
downspin.
the
It was
count.
almost like a knuckleball, but it had a little more movement than that. So it was but it was definitely a good shot none the least.
good ball to Lake.
Here we have Aaron Lake and Amanda Tebow battling out at the middle. Fort Kent manages to win it. Desiree Hafford having it. She clears it right out for a. Oh, just kidding. It didn't go out.
Keeps it in bounds. Plays it up.
Big clear out by Katahdin. Kaylee Gima hits it into the middle. Caitlin Dago goes to head it. It's regained by Aaron Lake of Katahdin. It's played up to Jacqueline, but Katahdin intercepts. Big play towards the goal. Just nobody there to, counter. Lindsay Willett picks that up, and away we go. Kaylee Gima up the wing again. Right to Sydney Philbrook. She cuts and turns. Finds Morgan Sear in the middle. We have a slight error on Katahdin's part. Morgan gets by. Lexi Lovely plays it to Sydney Philbrook, and back to Simone Martin. Kaylee Gima keeps it in play up to Sydney Philbrook. She is on sides, and she plays it back to Ellie.
Crosses in the middle to Morgan Sear. Here comes Lexi Lovely coming across the top of the 18.
Lexi plays it to Jacqueline into the opposite corner. Jacqueline Pelletier looking to find somebody through.
Cleared.
Savannah Otara again with the clear ball. Big header by Kate Daigle. Right up to Jacqueline Pelletier. Jacqueline going towards the middle. Finds Lexi Lovely in the middle. Deflection off of a Katahdin player's leg. Puts it into the other corner, and Katahdin's countering. Kayla Gima wins it back though, and she passes it backwards to Simone Martin, who passes it up towards Kayla Gima once again. And it goes out of bounds. I believe it's a forehand throw-in, deflected off a Katahdin player's leg. Here we have Lacey Pelletier coming
Into
in.
the game for the Lady Cougars, number 3, Sylvia Hart. And into the game for your Lady Warriors, number 3, Lacey Pelletier.
We also have a sub for Erin Lake, and you have to consider that she's played most of the game, and maybe fatigue might be getting to her.
She did have their only goal of that PK, but
so you're thinking maybe she'll take a 2 to 3 minute break and come back and try to put one more in to tie it up.
I mean, with 9 minutes and 30 seconds left, I mean, what else can you really do? You have your star player taken out, offensively speaking, anyways. And
here comes Katahdin now.
Substitute sophomore Sylvia Hart here on the break.
She is moving though. She's got some pace behind her, and it looks like she has some good ball control. Definitely a good part on Katahdin's part, taking Erin out and giving her a minute to rest and putting in some fresh legs. But Fort Kent regains. Desiree Hafford passes Jacqueline Pelletier, who's on the wing. She carries. She's got some pace behind her, Jacqueline Pelletier. She used to do track. She still does. So she's got that running background, which helps a lot, especially for soccer. As you know, soccer is a running game. Here we have
Desiree wins a good 50-50 ball right there, but loses it.
Savannah Otara again with another clearance. I think we can see definitely the offensive and defensive stars here, with Savannah Otara with those constant clearances, and then Erin Lake always there to capitalize on those clearances.
Fort Kent puts it in the box,
but it is headed out by Katahdin.
And out of bounds for a goal kick.
Puts it out.
8 minutes remaining.
8 minutes and 16 seconds remaining. You think, what does Katahdin have up their sleeve to try to equalize or even get ahead here?
As we see over here, to my right, we have Katahdin's coach here talking to Erin Lake, maybe thinking of how they could get that second goal to tie this game up.
Maybe some strategies to try to find a weak link in Fort Kent's defense to try to get through and capitalize on some through balls and some counter chances.
Fort Kent should probably be looking to be a little more conservative at this point. 7 minutes remaining.
I think Fort Kent should park the bus. That's my thought, to be honest. Any of you guys watch the Premier League out there? It's a good league, English. More of a German Bundesliga fan myself, but gotta love those park the bus teams. They get ahead 1 or 2 goals, and that's their strategy. Just park that bus.
By park the bus, for all you non-soccer, maybe vocabulary, know all the terms.
I mean,
he means park the bus by putting most of your players back on defense and putting them in the box as Jacqueline Pelletier puts a shot just wide.
Yeah, by park the bus we mean just all defense, no really pushing up, just kind of conservative, passing around the back.
At this point, with 7 minutes left, clears are.
Yeah, just clearances and
trying
trying to keep it up in Katahdin's zone. Here we have looks like Erin Lake's coming back in though. You know, this could change the game. You know, the coach had a few words with her. She's had a few minutes to, you know, rest, get a few drinks of water. It could be the game changer right here. Her coming back in. Here we have a ball that just went up in the air.
Hafford wins another 50-50. Ooh.
The goalkeeper takes it down, doesn't really clear it.
Morgan.
Oh, we have a slide tackle here.
And we're gonna
have a Fort Kent penalty kick.
We're gonna have a Fort Kent penalty kick
with 6 minutes remaining. So hopefully, I believe
hypothetically here.
Yeah, if Fort Kent puts this PK away,
parking the bus is the only idea at that point.
3-1 lead with about 6 minutes remaining might seal the game.
Here we have Lexi Lovely taking the penalty.
This goalkeeper's had a good game so far, so
maybe she can be able to pull off a save. Lexi puts it bottom left corner, right off the side netting, and it is a beautiful penalty, I have to say. And they're taking out the girl who just scored.
Entering the game for the Lady Cougars, number 9, Erin Lake. Getting to the game for your Lady Warriors, number 2, Hannah Daigle.
Here we have Erin Lake, as we mentioned, coming back in for Katahdin.
Now 2 goals down.
Now 2 goals down, so she has quite a bit to capitalize on. Big mistake
Lady
there by
Warriors goal
Katahdin.
scored by number 8, Lexi Lovely.
Oh, we have some more subs
coming in.
coming
For your
in.
Lady Warriors, number 21, Kate Lamar, and number 14, Gabby Martin.
Lexi Lovely with her second
Into the
goal of the
game
day
for the
on that
Lady
penalty
Cougars,
kick right
number
there.
3, Sylvia Hart.
She played an all-around pretty good game, getting back on the defensive side and also pushing up on the offensive.
It was a very nice game to watch, I'm not going to lie. We had some good opportunities on both sides, some pretty close calls for both goalkeepers. You know, we had the Desiree Hafford shot off the post and then the crossbar and then off the goalkeeper to a miss.
Not Katahdin yet. Here comes Erin Lake back.
Big shove from Kaylee Guima on Erin Lake. It's gonna be a free kick by Katahdin.
Lake seems to be everywhere, honestly.
I agree. Yeah,
has a chance.
Katahdin trying to capitalize. Lindsay Willette with a jumping save. Still a good effort by Katahdin, regardless. We have Kayla Guimau working up. It clips her heel and goes right out of bounds. She was pretty frustrated about that. Happens to the best of us. Here we have Fort Kent and Katahdin going back and forth. Fort Kent throwing. We're having another sub. Sydney Philbrook coming back in.
Entering the game for your Lady Warriors, number 26, Sydney Philbrook.
I agree. Yeah. I see that the coaches, you know, especially towards the end of the game, their players are getting pretty tired. They want to.
Both coaches have done a good job filtering in and out of players.
Appears that Kate Lamar is hurt. Her hip appears to be injured, but as she walks off the field, with the nurse checking her out.
Here comes Kaylee on the attack.
See how she is.
Crosses it to the middle to Morgan Sear.
Morgan Sear tries to have a nice little slot to the bottom right corner, but goalkeeper is there and it goes out of bounds anyways.
Really didn't have the angle there with the defender right in front of him.
Of course.
I mean, Katahdin's defense is.
Katahdin's defense is pretty solid. I mean, besides those, you know, few errors that resulted in goals for Fort Kent, they're a really solid team. Just Fort Kent was able to capitalize on those mistakes and put some goals in the back of the net.
The bugs are starting to come out, you know, Logan.
Yeah, I know. They're like the state bird of Maine. You know what that is?
Ooh, good
strong shot
right
on
there
goal
by Morgan Sear.
Sydney Philbrook trying to get that rebound, but the goalkeeper scoops it up. The state bird of Maine is attacking the back of my neck. I need to get some bug spray. These mosquitoes are huge. Here we go, Jacqueline Pelletier getting a little shove, but she regains, and she has got the pace to get around. Cuts back into the middle, Hannah Daigle there. She has 2-on-1 situation here right now.
and
seems to be a
decides to
foul.
just push over the Katahdin player, and so that'll be a foul.
I mean, that's obviously the greatest option to do right there is to just shove them over. Just kidding, that's never a good option.
We are not promoting any sort of violence in the game.
We are good children. Anyways, back to the game. We have a big free kick by Katahdin here.
Drops it to Amanda. Aaron Lake is
Lacey
there to
goes to clear it
pressure.
out. She clears it to the middle. Desiree Hafford taps right around the Katahdin player and is
Katahdin
able to
players.
continue moving. Jacqueline Pelletier gets nutmegged by her own teammate. Tries to keep it in, but is not able to.
Katahdin's offense is looking tired, huh?
Yeah, they're looking pretty knackered, not gonna lie. I think it's all those counterattacks, you know, the big clearances, trying to win those balls, and then, you know, Fort Kent just regains, and all that energy is wasted. They can't really capitalize on anything. Fort Kent again to Morgan Sear in the middle. Morgan loses the ball to number 23, her name being, my paper just flew off the table, but it's going to be Charlotte Hart with the big defensive move there against Morgan Sear. Got a big move here, trying to get Gabby Martin up to the corner. Hannah Daigle in the middle. Plays it to Gabby for a little 1-2 action. I know we use a lot of soccer terminology here, so if you don't know what a 1-2 is, it's when you pass the ball to a teammate and they directly pass it back to you. That is a 1-2. I know we use that quite often.
1-2, aka give and go.
Give and go. There's a lot of names for it. We use
There's a big clear by Katahdin.
That was a strong kick, you know.
Aaron Lake taking it wide, cuts it back to the middle.
Cuts it back to the middle. She tries to
it out.
find number
2
7.
minutes.
2-minute warning here. Autumn McGraw trying to find the ball. Jacqueline Pelletier here trying to regain. Ooh. Amanda with a big clear up to Jacqueline. See if Jacqueline can Savannah Otara with another clearance out of bounds. Looks like it's going to be Fort Kent's throw-in. Another sub.
Entering the game for the Lady Cougars, number
The
4,
flies are bad,
Isabel
I'll
Brownlee.
give you that one.
Into the game for your Lady
Flies are
Warriors, number 8, Lexi Lovely.
You know, we should have fly hunting season here in Fort Kent. I'm sorry for all the bad jokes, fans. I had a long day. But we are here, and we're watching a great game. 3-1 with 1 minute and 17 seconds
left.
remaining. You know, see if Katahdin... It was another nice little cross in by Fort Kent, but
They'll take their time.
Katahdin kind of clears it out, and it's going to be a corner kick.
Take their time and relax on this corner kick and just
Maybe they
ease
can,
into this win.
Yeah, maybe they can even capitalize on this corner kick and maybe get a 3-goal lead. And
This will be Fort Kent's second one of the season. Started off with a win against Fort Fairfield.
Yes, Fort Fairfield.
Fort Fairfield. They beat Fort Fairfield, if I can remember, 6-0.
The boys beat Fort Fairfield, didn't they too?
we did beat Fort Fairfield 5-0. We had to stop at half though for a rain delay.
Oh, okay.
But the
That's
game
right.
did
That's right. I remember that
But
game.
the game did count, so
That's good. The boys are on a hot streak. A 5-0 win against Fort Fairfield, and then a 10-0 win against Katahdin here, and then the girls with a 6-0 win against Fort Fairfield last week. And
here
then,
comes Katahdin trying to get maybe.
and Aaron Lake here. Lindsay Willette with a huge little
9,
snag.
8,
Looks like she's just gonna
7,
take a nice big
6,
punt,
5,
clear it up.
4,
Katahdin can't really
3,
do anything much here.
2,
Countdown
1.
continues. 1, and that's the end of the game.
That'll be your game. 3-1 with goals coming from
Sydney Philbrook,
Sydney
Lexi Lovely,
Philbrook,
and Lexi Lovely.
Lexi Lovely on a PK, and then Aaron Lake for Katahdin with a
PK.
penalty kick of herself.
Beautiful game all around as we watch the girls, say their goodbyes and good games and handshakes, and we have a good night, folks.
Thank you for tuning in.
Thank you for tuning in for the boys and girls games, and we'll see you.
Against Katahdin.
I believe. When is your next game?
Wednesday at Ashland.
Wednesday
at Ashland, but I don't know the next time we will be streaming here with Channel 4.
I don't know.
think a good idea would be streaming in Ashland.
You know what? That would be fun. We're gonna talk to Mr. Wharton about that, and we'll get back to you guys hopefully on Wednesday.
Yeah, I would not be mad with traveling. So
I mean, traveling sounds fun. Get to leave school early.
Yeah.
Get to travel with the team. That'd be fun.
So we'll see you guys. You mute it.
Have a good night, you guys.
Bye, guys.
Hey, we're